We back. En route to clarity, the draw out, myself, Agent X, Black Yoda, Oracle status, all that good stuff. Special one today. We already got some good energy, we laughing and joking. We've got a few people in the building, but first, I feel like I've done a bit of a sabbatical, so let me just big up the man them. Well, I've got a Big Mac truck.
I'm here, man. Good.
Yeah, we can see that, bro. We can see that. Jay, well, glad you good, yeah?
I don't see my government. So.
Yeah, oi. My bad.
The man behind the camera.
My bad. Big man, you good though, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good.
Don't say a thing. But yeah, today we got a special one. Something different. Do you know what I mean? Before we mix it up. We got a panel. Do you know what I mean? Panel of special guests. Start from my right and work my way round. Do you know what I mean?
Why'd you call him a panel?
I call them a panel because it's like, you know, the Avengers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. You know when you got superheroes.
Yeah.
They all got their own comic. Yeah. But then there's that comic where they all come together.
Okay,
yeah. It's like that. Each of them could have done their own thing. But I just thought, you know what? Let me just do a madness and just bring them all in one time.
Yeah, no.
You should have never started them roadman jokes so early. You got me talking a bit sideways, but don't worry. It's just a good vibe still. You know, you don't know already.
Don't watch that.
You don't know anything, my dog. But yeah, no, seriously, fun and joke aside. Okay, on my right, Mac. Listen to what I'm saying to you, fam. Listen to what I'm saying to you, my brother. Okay, on my right. I think I'm going to stretch it to say a friend of mine.
Hello.
We share a child. No, I'm joking. No, but seriously, fun and joke aside, we share a godchild.
Yes,
so let me just put that into perspective for anybody who was listening, didn't get that fucked up. But yeah, no, but seriously, fun and joke aside, I'll say a friend of mine, on her way to being a motivational speaker. If anybody who's seen her on IG will know. Very funny, talented. I'd say a closet comedian. Don't take the word closet out of context. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no, seriously though, fun and joke aside, motivational person generally. Do you know what I mean? Very upbeat, funny person, and also a mother, a legal advisor. I don't know why you would want to promote them things, but no, seriously, funny joke.
Hello.
Tanya.
Hi. My name is Tan. Yeah, Tan up strong. Real strong.
Welcome. Yes, our next female.
I
am not
they've already started the sexism. The sexism started, lads.
I have backup.
The sexism started, lads. Yeah, that's why it's a panel. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because once you start getting one and too many female superheroes, you need at least 5 man them just to show that, you know what I'm saying? Seriously, funny joke aside. And then we have our resident female voice in the house. I'm sure you know her well. Princess Bim. Yeah. Princess Bim, sorrow and all that good stuff. Go cop that.
Bad.
You know what I mean? A little bit of promotion. You know what I mean? And then product placement, as they say in America. No, but seriously. And then we have my friend, my family, my long time people them. Done know already. Man like CD, Cockney Dread from King Social Care.
First, I'd like to say, I feel very honoured they invite me onto your platform.
Yeah,
and what you guys are doing, I've been watching you, it's absolutely fantastic. It's bigger. It's fantastic. It's respect. I'm just saying that, forget about that. What I'm just saying is, I'll put my statement out there. I like to see us doing well.
Yes.
And this is fantastic.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Don't worry about that.
Thank you for that. No, but thank you for that. Because obviously, like I say, it's nice when people give you compliments in real time. Some people don't tell you what they think in real time. They'll tell you give you flowers after you've gone.
But you do podcasts as well, right?
But can I just finish my product placement though? So yeah, and also big up Crickesh Clothing and all that good stuff. Go out and support. You know what I mean? Black businesses and all that good stuff. You know, that's what we do here.
You do double XL, bro? Double XL?
Boy, he's got all of that good stuff. I'll hook you up. Do you know what I mean? It's there. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, Crickesh, hit me up with a sample thing. You don't know already. Respect my dogs.
Yeah, my hat.
But
Yeah. Don't forget, I need the hat. Yeah.
We need a few bits and pieces over here. Anyway.
Hats,
But but yeah, okay. So anyway,
It's the sorrows.
I'm gonna work my way back around from the right because obviously Princess Sorrow. No, but seriously, Princess Bim. She's been there so many times. I feel like you must kind of half know her by now. But obviously, Tan and Cockney Dread, it's their first time up. So let me just let them explain kind of half a bit about themselves or what they do. So Tan, wanna take it away?
Well, everyone, yes, my name is Tan Up on Insta, and I tan up real strong. Yeah. But yes,
you can lift weights?
Yes, I go to the gym.
All right.
I work really, really hard.
Okay.
2 gyms.
Huh?
Did I say that?
Two gyms.
What's that got to do with tanning up though?
Turn out, you have to be strong.
Yeah.
You must lift up weight to be strong.
Oh, not turn up.
No, turn
Huh?
up.
Tan
Tan up strong.
Oh,
Turn up.
tan up.
Tan up.
Sorry, I'm not Jamaican.
But don't listen to him because you're honorary Jamaican. He'll be out there telling you about tan up. Don't worry about him. Don't watch him.
I know.
Don't watch him. Don't worry. Go and look at what he's dealing with on Insta. You'll see where he is, where he parties. Don't worry about him. He's an honorary Jamaican.
Honorary.
He knows exactly what tan up.
My children.
But yeah, so and
Well, I am a legal secretary by day for criminal defence solicitors. However, I also trade. I'm currently trading, and I'm about to. Well, I have launched my first dropshipping store, and also I'm very into mindset and motivation. Being a person that's suffered with anxiety and depression, I really feel that, and that's something that I'm working on to promote and to share with everybody. To check me out.
yeah, so Tan, great work you're doing there in the community, and good to see you on Insta doing really
Doing big
motivational
things.
stuff, big things. Big things I expect to see coming from you. And Cockney Dread.
What, man?
What's happening, man?
What's happening, fella?
What's happening, man?
Is it?
Give the people a little breakdown, man, by yourself and what you do within the community. You know what I mean? Just a quick one. You don't have to go to, you know what I mean? But just give them a little breakdown.
I try and support as many young people as I can to help them to achieve their goals or their dreams or whatever they want to do. If I can help them and support them, then that's what I do. I have my own CIC company, which is called King Social Care, and my specialises in mentoring through sport. Sport, my chosen sport is boxing because I'm passionate about boxing. I used to have my own gym space and stuff like that. So I concentrate on mentoring through sport. I'm again repeating through boxing because boxing is one of my other passions. So that's the crux of it, really. But I don't know. 5'9", single, looking for love in all the wrong places.
He's just putting it out there.
I was just gonna. Well, he didn't have to put it out there because he spent the whole time there talking to you two on the couch and didn't look at the camera once. So we kind of already knew what time it was. But you know, I don't really like to. You know what I mean? I don't know why people draw me into it's the draw out. But yeah. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Anything else you want to tell us? Actually, you know what? Let me switch to Princess because Princess, even though you are like part of the furniture here now, you get what I'm saying? What I would say is, tell us a bit about the sorrow.
But don't tell it too much because people start ordering and we can't get.
No, tell them everything apart from the.
Obviously.
Just tell them everything apart from the obvious.
Well, it's not much to tell. All it is that.
Wow.
Got the recipe from my granddad, my great
Big up
beloved
granddad.
granddad. Big up granddad. 95 going strong still there.
Yes, granddad. Yes,
So yeah, I just did it, and then people actually liked it and said that I should do a thing with it, and it just kind of kicked off from there. So just need to get it out there a bit more, So.
It's done.
And obviously healthy juices. I'm a healthy person, as you know. I'm always into the juices and stuff like that. So I thought, why not? Kick it
Brilliant.
off, so yeah.
Fantastic.
You and Tan should link up and make Tan funny live.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
But that one's got to be a little Irish moss. Blame up the thing, man. Just make it come back in.
When it's strong back, strong back, you know.
So
That one there, turn up. Call that one there, turn up.
Turn up, strong.
Turn up strong.
And honestly, yeah,
Not strong, strong.
Strong.
Now we
Yeah.
got Princess Bim Sorrel and turn up. Chung! With a T, obviously.
What a combo, eh? Come on.
With a T, you get what I'm saying?
That's a good.
Oh, but it's, that's what I'm trying to do.
Well,
I'm trying to
that
brand, market,
It really
promote,
helps.
get my little
Yeah.
agent tax. You get what I'm saying? 17.5%. It's not much. You get what I'm saying?
But thank you for that, because I'm actually trying to launch my own gym wear. Tan up. Trung.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah.
Perfect,
But
fantastic.
just don't make it like them velour tracksuits that
Yeah,
you say
yeah,
juice
yeah.
on
No,
the bottom.
Yeah, like the juicy.
I'm just saying, 'cause when you
Sorry.
said tan up and then chung, like
Yeah.
the chung, like the
Yeah.
chung was down there. That's what I'm saying.
That's stand up.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if it's tanning up because it might even be hanging down. You don't know.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that the trunk just
It could also be sagging as well.
So I like how the
Yeah.
panel is all into fitness as well. Cause I'm into my own fitness too, like about doing it
Oh.
myself.
Oi.
Like,
I'm not
even
into
fitness
fitness, you know,
going
I'm a
on as
smoker.
well.
Well, I'm
so-
into fitness. I'll
I'm not into fitness. I'm a
Yeah,
smoker.
Definitely need to collaborate. Definitely.
Yeah,
don't
and some
man.
boxing from.
I mean,
Well, I just said I
For
used to
some
do the
guys as well,
kickboxing,
please.
so I know
Please.
it all drills.
Because like some stuff for us guys, please.
Yeah.
Like, please, thank you.
Yeah.
We like
welcome.
we like the live thing.
Well, now you see why
Yeah. Okay.
I put a panel together.
Yeah.
So now you don't have to ask me why I called it a panel. Do you know what I mean? All right,
They
cool.
become buzzers.
Hey, I told you. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You lot thought I was joking. You lot thought I was
We got to put a
joking.
hand up.
You see what I mean? It'd be nice if we could get a little bit of
Excuse me.
parliamentary
Excuse me.
procedure. If we
Order.
could get a little bit of parliamentary procedure, as Chris Eubank would say. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no, but seriously. In fact, you lot carry on, man. Don't do the damn thing, man. Cause
Yeah, we're saying
trying
we
to
designed the thing. Some nice done. We like some.
No, I was
nice
joking
short-
though. I was
Oh,
joking.
mate, sorry.
No, I'm joking.
Sorry, fella. Sorry, mate. Sorry, man.
Oh, my
Alright.
days. No, but seriously, we could go forever like this. But I think we'll get to the question. Or the questions, because you know what, I'm like.
We'll talk
But-
about that today, man.
To be fair, you know what the joke is? I didn't really have a subject, as I never do every week, as you lot would know. But no, but seriously, I didn't have a subject.
Thank you.
But I do have the subject.
Yeah.
You know how the process goes. I'm not going to go into it and bore the viewers. But the point is I have the subject now. I have the question, and the question is this: Can you be friends with your children? Hold on, before you answer the question, or even think too strongly into it, I'm going to give you some. I was about to say caveats. That's the wrong word. I'm going to give you some variables. Would you say that it's part of social evolution and a byproduct of just basically parenting, and we could get into that in a minute, or would you say there's an invisible line that should never be crossed? So I'll control the parliamentary procedure, and I'll start. Hold on a second. Hands down. No, I'm joking. No, but seriously, as you seem quite eager, go on, CD.
There's a line that shouldn't be crossed.
There's a line that shouldn't be crossed. Okay, cool. We'll just stay there with that. Jay.
I just believe if you've got.
That's so sexist. How can you go to all the men? Tanya. No, I'm joking.
I just believe if you've got a desired outcome for your kids, sometimes you'll have a bit more of a plan with a desired outcome. But if you just feel like you want to be able to treat your kids better than you were treated and things like that, there's things that you implement, but you'll realize that those things didn't
Make them better.
Yeah, it didn't make them better. It kind of made them more.
Well, creating problems that you didn't foresee.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Tan, what do you think?
Well, me personally, me and my daughter, my 18-year-old, we are very close. And whether I say my friend, no, but there is boundaries still. But she tells me everything.
Yeah.
And she's doing very well. Big up UKK. Distinction stars. Going to uni now. But there's boundaries. However, I do feel like there is a level of friendship that needs to be there. However,
Definitely.
there's a boundary.
Yeah.
And
So, would you say you're leaning towards the invisible line?
yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I feel the same too. you know, because it's not, you gotta be a friend, but also they know those boundaries because you want them to be open, like you said, like in your daughters, because you want them to tell you everything rather than tell someone else to feel comfortable with you and saying stuff. So you do need that invisible line that you're saying. So I do see
friendship friendships like is less than family, because sometimes when you have a really good friendship with someone, they become family.
Very true.
Yeah,
so I feel like becoming friends with your kids, it's almost like a downgrade.
On the relationship.
It's true.
Yeah, definitely. That's a fact.
So I think a relationship is good. The word relationship is good enough. Because I feel like having a friendship, it's like friendships. People I consider friends, it's like I might not see them in years.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? But my family and the people that are friends that are family, I don't ever leave it that long. If you know what I'm saying.
You see them all the time.
Or I'm in contact.
Or you're in contact with them, or whatever the case.
I think sometimes when people say the friendship thing, they see it in a way not as in friends, but as in having that comfortableness to tell you stuff as a friend rather than as a mother or a father.
But why is a friend got more strength than a mother or a father?
Because sometimes you don't want to tell your parents
everything. That's it.
But you don't want to. Some people don't want to tell their friends everything. So I feel like it's just a dialogue. Like I feel like we need to bring back the it's like a mother. Like you know what I'm saying? Maybe referring to your friends like a mother or a father rather than referring to our mothers and fathers like friends. Because if within our experience, I'm not saying that no one's got good friends. I'm sure we've all got good friends, but friends.
Friends
old time friends.
Friends let you down. Friends shake you. Friends do all kind of things. But you can say the same thing because family do the same thing.
No, they don't. Not your mother and your father.
No.
I'm saying, hear me out. I'm saying we're talking generally. We're talking
if we're talking about generally,
like we're talking about the bad situations of like everyone. I'm just saying, like, generally, if one of your parents, come on, like, or a grandparent or something, you know what I mean?
Funny you say that. You know me, I like to throw spanners in the work. So, since nobody kind of aired towards the side of the social evolution, you said one of your parents. So, let me throw that spanner in the works. Social evolution. You said earlier, wanting to not have your children go through things you went through or make it better for them in certain ways, which sometimes is a negative, not always a positive, depending on what those things are. And the child, obviously, because they're individuals. But with the whole children and nearly lost my point there. With the whole I'm gonna lose the point.
Relationship.
No. It's gonna go. Sorry? The social evolution side of it.
Yes.
So that's it. With the social evolution side of it, nearly lost my train of thought. So when you look at social evolution, and you wanted to make it better, and then we get to a stage where certain relationships didn't work, so you want to make them a different way, and then you also get to a stage where you have a lot of single parents. Isn't the friendship side of parenting a byproduct of that, in the sense where if you had two parents, like what you were saying there, like one of your parents, you tend to do the good cop bad cop thing. That's the dynamic that tends to happen. Doesn't matter whether it's the man or the woman. One of you will be a little bit more lenient and the other one will be a little bit more strict. And even if you ain't that strict, when you realise how lenient that one is, you start to become a little bit more strict. It's just a natural dynamic that starts to work itself out.
You don't want, you're more strict.
Good cop bad cop. It goes either way, and they always find like the middle ground. You get what I'm saying? But if you're a single parent, you know what I'm saying?
It's one way.
Well, no. They start to be, you kind of form that kind of us against the world thing. Do you get what I'm saying? And then obviously it's a different relationship you have with your child now, because your child takes on roles that it probably shouldn't even have with you. If you understand what I'm saying to you, because if that other person's there, then that gets split up instantaneously. Instantaneously.
Especially, I would say, especially in my own experience with your mum, you take on the role of the man, innit? So automatically, so you're the defender of the yard. No one can't talk to my mum or something.
You provider.
You provider. I have to like, that's my march. Excuse me, that's my march. And my mission is forget about me. It's what she wants me.
How many people have you said? How many people have you said, or have you heard say, they hit the roads or they rare because they just wanted to put some food in the plate? You know the usual stereotype that they try to go to, like, but they want to provide for who? Who they want to provide for?
Your mum.
My
experience, my mum. My mum worked. I was like, rah. Left the house at 6:37, came back at 7:38, knackered. I just didn't want my mum to do it.
Do you know the joke is? It's not just women. Let me flip it on his head. I grew up with someone, I'm not going to mention no names. They had a dad who I kind of modelled a lot of my parenting on, because he had 2 boys, and do you know what I mean? He raised them on his own. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, the way he raised them, like I'm saying, I can see where the friendship kind of, because he's a guy with 2 boys. Does that make sense? So you kind of, it's weird, but like I said, you need them for different things. They kind of, you form relationships with them that become stronger and deeper than maybe what a normal son and father relationship, son and father relationship would be.
Do you believe do you believe the friendship side comes through guilt?
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's a fantastic.
It can do sometimes, but like a lot of things do with people. Generally, that's when a lot of people kind of kick into.
When it comes to parenting, like, I feel like a lot of the parenting side, a lot of the friendship side comes through guilt. Comes through this person not being around.
I would say it depends on the generation, because I remember my mother always said to me and you ain't no friend. How's your mother? I was like, right.
Oh, your dad was there though?
No, my dad went back.
Oh, because I remember that little, you know, that thing we used to talk about, the shampoo.
Yeah.
The shams. You know what I
The
mean?
shams.
We used to say, Dad made you drink another one.
Yeah, baby sham. He was there for a little bit. I met my old man when I was 5, and he'd done a run when I was 10.
Okay. You see, but then maybe after that, maybe that's when sometimes, I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, but the guilt, I feel like when certain things like that happen, so there's the guilt on some side, maybe the guilt it comes from the mum because the dad's gone, and the guilt comes from the dad because he's not around anymore. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you start trying to make up for things. I feel like I'm guilty of that myself at times. When this, because you start trying to make up for lost time that maybe wasn't under your control. Do you know what I'm saying? Then that's when the friendship started. Because again, like I say, parents should have a solid ground. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but when you start trying to do the friendship thing, I don't think it works. It's like dating.
So are we all now kind of, hold on. So are we all now kind of leaning towards the social evolution side as well now? So we're half and half, we're back in the middle again.
No, I'm still thinking the friend thing don't work.
No. Look, the variables. So it could be a social evolution thing. Do you get what I mean? Which is what we was just talking about there, which we kind of half all agreed on. So we know that we all agree that there is an invisible line that should never be crossed. But we are also agreeing on the other variable, which is the social evolution, and that does play a massive role.
It does. Yeah. Because even the way our families have come from different countries, even if it wasn't our parents, it was our grandparents. You know what I mean? So we're still adjusting, and that's a big part of how different cultures treat their children. That becomes a big part of how we felt as kids, because we was mixing, and we felt like we was being done bad because we're just. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, but at the same time, we weren't. It's just different cultures mixing, so their culture might deal with things in a different way. You know what I'm saying? So now we're adjusting to what we saw, and then now we're trying to be different for our kids. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what's happened as well. We wanna give our kids a bit more space than we had. They ain't gonna get as much chores as we do. We ain't gonna make them sweep the floor, the whole stairs, and.
No, I think that's all part. I thought that's all part of growing up and responsibility. But can I just
say something though? But are your children supposed to always be happy though?
No, you're right. I'm saying, I'm saying just because of that culture difference that we experienced.
No, but what I'm saying is even take away the culture thing. I'm just saying, like, generally speaking, you will see people go out of their way to make their children happy. That's the kind of premise these days,
and that's
isn't
the
it?
wrong thing to do.
Do you get what I mean? That your child should be happy. Do you get what I'm saying?
I think they should be happy up to young children, like infancy, it's supposed to be happy. It's supposed to be fun.
Baby.
Baby.
Yeah,
up to 5, 6. But after we come to 5, 6, you start getting sense. You get a little bit of sense.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah, that's
where
the time.
you're supposed to be like.
Yeah. 9, 10. Now this is it. Bam. This is okay. You're not a baby no more. You're 9, 10. And now you must have some sense, because now I got to prepare you for the world outside the door. Because when you go out the door, it's not like how it's in the house. And people look at you and judge you differently.
Definitely.
So now I have to prepare you for what's going on outside.
Yeah.
But up until then, I think I believe I'm a bit older. I believe children should be spoiled. Me.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah, up till 5, 6. Fun. Discipline comes in at 5.
Bam. Definitely, 100%.
Discipline starts at 5 for me.
No, well, actually, no. I think I'll tell you that. Discipline starts from the beginning, basically. Do you get what I mean? Because it's just all it is just basically practicing good habits. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And it's repetition is how they learn anyway.
Yeah.
So once you're constantly doing something, that's their routine.
Yeah.
So they don't know anything other than that.
Yeah.
Anything other than that is weird to them. They're just like, oh. Even when you see it when they take them around other kids, they're like, oh. They come back to you in the park. They're like, Dad, they're standing on the swing. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about nothing. It's like,
you see the part where
they're naughty.
Where you got
You know what I'm saying?
You see, as a father, you might want certain things for your child, but you got to go out there. You got to make bread, innit? You got to make money. So you're gonna only be there a certain amount of time. And there's different things that, unless you're on 100% the same wavelength as your baby mother or the woman you've had a child with, you that the things that you want to implement might not be implemented while you're not there.
Do you know what the thing is? Sorry, it's kind of, the one thing I would say with that is I used to think that was a thought that I had. I'm not so sure about that anymore. It might just be specific cases, so I'm not gonna, get into whether it's deductive or inductive. Anyway, I'm not gonna bore people. They probably don't even know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the point is the point I'm making is with a child, it just depends on the kind of relationship you've built. Because if you can maintain being the main influence in their life, it doesn't matter really how much time you have served. Sorry, it doesn't matter how much time you're around. It's the time served. Do you get what I mean? So if those core values are instilled from young, then even if there is a separation or whatever the case may be, there is a way with minimal time to maintain your, I'd say, influence, or still even in extreme cases be the main influence in that child's life. Even from a distance.
But doesn't mean they won't make mistakes.
No, everybody's supposed to make mistakes. That's what I said to you about your child constantly being happy.
Yeah.
People try to protect their children from life itself.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah, it's very
Hence
true.
the reason why you would spoil a child.
Yeah.
Because you want them to constantly be happy. You want their birthday party to be the best birthday party. Well, speak on it as a mother yourself. You know the struggle.
I never
Do you know what I mean? You want their birthday party to be the best birthday party in the world. Better than any birthday party you could have ever had. Not better than your birthday party, If it was better than your birthday, that would have been easy. Do you get what I'm saying? Better than any birthday party you could have ever had. Do you get what I'm saying? That's how much you want for them. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you spill them kind of emotions into something, it becomes unpractical.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
As a mother, I just sometimes I thought I don't want my children to go without other kids may get the latest things. I don't want my daughters to be looking like, oh, Mummy, I want that. Yeah. And not give it to them. And then, I go above and beyond, but then I need to realise to myself, it's not it all the time. Sometimes you can't have that baby. Sometimes you have.
And I'm that mum. Because I have 2 boys. And I don't want them to be like that. No, there's nothing wrong, but I don't want them to feel that they have to have this and have that. No.
But you know what? I kind of, my theory kind of flipped when I understood affirmations, and I understood that I want them to believe that they can have anything.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's what's crazy. As much as I still put the discipline there, I kind of want you to believe that you can have anything. I might tell you, you can get it now.
Yeah, and that's the one I use. Like, okay, you might not get it now, but you get it later.
Yeah, but then,
or you might have to work towards it.
You might have to work towards it, but you can achieve anything.
The achievement side and the affirmation side is definitely important.
Because we got told a lot, like, nah, man, we talking about
But again, I'm a great believer in conversations, as you can see. Do you know what I mean? I'm a great believer in conversations, and I'll speak on my own personal. From the time that my daughter was young, I've always had conversations with her. I've always explained everything. Everything she's involved with, she gets explained to her. We have conversations about it. And that's from as young as, for as far back as she could remember. Do you get what I mean? So by the time we get to this stage, like I was saying about repetition, isn't it? So she's used to having to explain herself, having to know what she's saying and what she wants, and you know, do you understand what I'm saying? So because of that, what ends up happening is that we get to a stage where any decision she makes or anything we're doing, it's a process. It's like a conversation, because everything's a conversation. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's what ends up happening. So even if it's something like you said, like something she may want or whatever, half the time, because of the type of conversations we have, her interests are steered in different directions. So the things she wants are not kind of determined by the common fashion or whatever. Do you understand? Because of the conversations we've been having for so long. You know, do you get what I mean?
You know what's another thing I don't think they highlight enough? It's like society pushes you to have as many kids as you can, in a way. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Like, it kind of encourages you to have as many kids as you can. But the less kids you have, there's more time. You know what I'm saying? The more time that you have to give to them, you can really install certain things that you can't really. And I'm actually, like I say to you, like, whether you can actually observe that, even from having more than, you know what I'm saying? I've got more than one. I've got, you know what I'm saying? I've got four daughters, but that's that. The time that I get to give to them, as much as I'm a dedicated time giver, it's not as much. It's still stretched.
And then goes back to what I was saying about the good cop, bad cop thing, because when there is a partnership and there is two people, do you see what I mean? That gets divvied out, as we said earlier, amongst the two of you at some stage. He goes in hard, she comes in soft. She goes in hard, he comes in soft. You know what I'm saying? Like you're constantly like sweeping up behind the other one, if you get what I mean, at different times and depending on what's going on. So it's like I say, like when you go back to, like I said, the social evolution side of it, and you know, parents not necessarily being together and single parent households and these kind of things, isn't that where that kind of, like I say, friendship kind of comes from?
And as much as it does come from,
because at that stage, don't you need to be kind of friends with them? You know, if you get what I mean, though.
And that's why you got to give props to women, because again, like I say to you, like, women kind of know how to keep that from how we grew up. I don't know how it is now, because as much as there's little things that are the same, but like how we grew up, we knew, even if we got sent to our auntie's house, we knew how to behave. If we got sent, we might act up at uncle's house. One day we're gonna act up at auntie's house.
No, you're always acting up at uncle's house. Because all uncle's gonna say to you is, they make too much noise, you know. That's it. You're right. That's not even watching too hard. He's in there watching cricket or something, watching news or something,
racing,
betting or something. They don't care. His whole point is, don't make too much noise. And don't mash up, man. Whatever it is. Whatever it is.
We are up there.
No movement.
No, there's no movement. He's not going anywhere. Whereas Auntie would just jump around the corner with a broomstick or something and start while you're in the middle of a cartwheel. You know what I'm saying?
Are you always get? Suppose you drop and bust your foot. What are you gonna tell your mother?
No, but the joke is, you just bust my head. What are you gonna tell my mum? Hey, nothing. Yeah, because she don't care. She's gonna come and beat me as well. I send you to the people's house.
Don't go there and embarrass me.
And they embodied that. They embodied that. Just that mother. Like, wasn't friend, but no.
You become, and this is the beautiful thing about parenting. Do you get what I mean? In my eyes, anyway. Definitely. When you have them kind of scenarios, you do become friends.
Yeah.
When you're old enough.
Yeah.
When you're
Because we all became our mum's friends. We all became our dad's friends.
100%.
When we were in our 38, 42, that's when you started realising, like, right, actually, you're cool, man. Like, do you get what I'm saying? We can actually vibes now on a level as adults.
Yeah, my mum's alright.
We're actually, hey, and I'm not sure if we're friends, but we're very friendly.
Yeah.
A lot more friendlier than we were when I was younger.
Yeah, we're cool.
Now I understand you. Now we can vibe, you get me? But
yeah, cool.
22, 25, are we friendly? No, man. I'm still telling you about yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? It's only when you're 40, you've had a few kids, blah blah blah, you're married or whatever you're doing. The point is you're in your 40s. But
where your friends wasn't, your mother was. You know, that's what I'm saying. That's a difference between, and many people can vouch for that as well. Like whether it's at hardship situations where your friends wasn't, your mother was.
And you always got the one from your mum.
You know what I'm saying? She's there. And
no matter how big you are, you're never as big as me.
Exactly.
And always be your mother.
Same auntie that would beat your ass as well. But you see, the uncle that was, he's still thinking about it. He's still on the phone. You know?
But the thing about it is, again, like I said, not to detract from anything you just said there, but the thing about it is you see the devastation from not having fathers around.
Definitely.
100%.
That's the thing.
Yep.
So it's like, big up mums. All day, every day. Do you get what I'm saying? But, like I said, there's something to be said about having a father around.
Yep.
And anybody who's had their dad in their life will tell you that. Do you get what I'm saying? That's a fact. He might even have been in there for a few years, but if he was in there solid, you remember that. Even if you cuss him out now and you say, the fact still remains is you had your dad in your life, and it, again, like I said, it makes a difference.
Yeah,
no, it does.
Whether you like it or you don't.
Majorly. It's a different difference to the, like the nurturing.
This is what I'm saying, this is what I'm saying.
Even though there is nurturing to it, it's more about like conditioning. I think a father does,
which is why I'm saying when you remove the father from the scenario, or he has minimal input, not like because of anything the mum might be doing. I'm just saying, just generally, because as we know, the children generally go with the mother. Do you get what I mean? So then he would have minimal input because he doesn't live in the house with the child anymore. Do you get what I mean? So when you think about all these things that have been happening over time and are more common these days, do you get what I mean? You then think to yourself, okay, cool. So that would kind of explain it, because remember, I'm not saying he's always the authoritarian, but just him being in the house alone creates a completely different dynamic.
When you understand that the man is the more logical. I'm not saying
not even that. It's just the man brings. It's a male energy. Isn't it?
That's what
so like, boy energy is father. It's like it's. I say again. I didn't. I was my old man wasn't in my life for long. Met him at 5. He done me off when I was 10. But when he was there, and whatever I was doing, all that geezer had to do was look at me. And by the look, I knew either calm down, stop being rude, and go and sit down and listen to your mother. And he didn't say it was just the look, the type of look. There was that was like, you're a bit facey, slow down. That was a quick look. When he looked at you and said, hey boy, that means you're getting out of order now. I need to put you back. Stop what you're doing. Sit down. Stop down and behave yourself before I have to put down my News of the World paper and get involved with you.
And I say that's still the logical side where the mothers are emotional.
You
know what I'm saying? And it's just that's who we are as men and women. Women are more emotional.
Well, I'll give you.
I wouldn't say that.
The joke is, I'll give you the reverse.
Have a different level of reasoning.
I'll give you a reverse of that. Like, my dad wasn't somebody to beat anybody. Do you get what I'm saying? He'd be, like I said, watching whatever, the news, cricket, whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? My mum would be the person beating everyone. But like you said, if for any reason he did get up out of his chair, everybody would be moving like a mouse. Everybody. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, everyone. Do you get what I'm saying?
When he moves, it's serious.
Because he doesn't, he's generally just a joker, he's cool, he's with, you know what I mean? So
don't pull out your face,
So my point is like I said, there's all different types of dynamics, whether it's the woman in the power dynamic or the man or whatever. But like I always say, nature will always be nature, innit? So even if it may appear like, you are the forthright one or whatever, but the physical realm exists, and a man will always, do you get what I'm saying, have that thing. So like I said, even though we would get beaten from my mum, we'd always be more scared of that shadow on the side of the wall coming from the living room when he stands up from the chair. Because that's more scary than any beating my mum could ever give me.
Is that the same? Is that the same for you as females?
Listen,
I didn't have
my mum. Yeah, it was my mum.
See what I'm saying?
It's the look.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, females was different because females respond to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The most I had
my mum had all of that. She had that wickedness.
Yeah. The most I had was as a father figure was my uncle. He was like as my dad, but because he knows how. Probably because my dad wasn't around, I used to get spoiled.
Okay.
So, but you, as you said, you do know that line that you don't cross. But I was a good child anyway. But I've never had that.
It's just a testosterone thing anyway. It's not even. It's just a physicality thing. It's like I even noticed that just from my nieces and stuff. Like their mum could be telling them whatever, but when I come in and I talk to them, they act completely different with me.
Energy.
But I'm just a dude, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's no different. It's just that I'm a dude.
It's the male energy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a dude, innit? I'm here and I'm talking to you. They're just looking at me like, right, okay. Do you get what I'm saying? Just like, hey, no, sit down, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like there is a certain level, and that's why I always, like we were saying before about the physical realm. Do you get what I'm saying? It exists, isn't it? So you walking in is not like your missus walking in.
Yeah.
Whether anybody wants to argue about it or whatever, you can argue it and intellectualize it. You can say what you want. But the reality of it is when you walk in and say, what's that? And your face is a little bit like 100%. Your eyebrows are like what's
change
Bam, everybody just like
and
it's not to say, and you probably never hit any of your kids in your life, but the reality of it is there's that physical threat
they know
that exists, and they're very aware of that.
Dad is upset. He's toned.
And it's funny.
He might even be upset, but brother,
yeah.
He's come in. It's like it's him.
And it's funny that because like, even my granddad, even that he was more calmer to us as the grandchildren. It's more like if we saw Nan's shadow, we would run because granddads were like, cool, but Nan, nah, and my auntie, my Nan and my aunties. Yeah.
Boys and girls are dealt with different growing up as well. Do you get what I'm saying?
Nah, but we was all dealt with the same. My mum and my auntie, they beat all of us.
Yeah, my nan,
Hey, listen,
boys, girls.
I'll tell you.
When I tell you, there was
society,
the beatings that we used to get was all from women.
Yeah.
Dudes never used to beat us. I don't remember ever getting a beating from no man.
I got one beating off my old man. One beating and one beating only.
Yeah.
And after that beating, I said,
not again.
I went upstairs in my room and I was, but you're vexed at the same time. You're vexed at the same time. And I said, you know what? I'm never gonna let that guy do that to me. No, my dad, you know, that guy. that guy, he's never gonna do that to me again. I'm not doing it. Not because I'm being bad. What I'm saying is, I'm keeping my ass quiet because this guy don't play. My old man, he was shrewd because he let my mum do it. Because I was boisterous. You can tell I'm boisterous anyway. My old man said to me, you keep being rude, answering back. I'm not going to beat you. It's a waste of my time. I'm going to wait till you get to 10 wrong things and you're getting beaten for all 10. No, kid, 10 ain't nothing. I'm thinking 10, well, you're talking about 10. This guy. Because I said my dad coming to my life late, so him coming at 5 and trying to tell me things like, who are you, bro? I don't know. You understand? You've been here 4 days. Why are you telling me that I got to pick up my trainers when I dash in the corner? Like, relax, bro. You just got here. You know what I mean? And then told me a few things, and boom. Before I know it, I had 9. I said, Ross, how did I get to 9 so quick? I didn't hear, I don't remember the 4, 5, 6. That's just 7, 8. I'm on 9. I'm like, raw, this is deep. It's really deep. And then I was being a bit cheeky to my mum. I thought just be my normal cheeky self. Climbing on top back of the chair. My mum said, get off.
You remember?
I said, no, I remember the beating. I got enough time. I remember that beating like yesterday. You understand? And then my mum said, 10. I said, jeez. I was like, now what's going to happen? And my man worked for the transport. London Transport was a ticket man, yeah? He goes, go upstairs in the room. My trousers hang up on the belt. My trousers hang up on the door. My trousers is hanged up on the door. There's 2 belts. Bring me the brown one. Don't bring me the black one. I think, this guy, it's a belt, innit? Bruv, when I pulled the belt out the loop and I come to the top of the stairs and I looked at it, I I was bawling from there. He said, what you bawling for? I ain't done nothing to you yet. Come downstairs.
Real leather.
Real leather. Dumb. You know the stairs? Dumb. All right, boy. Dum. Bruv, I got hiding. That was it, bruv. After that, I was a shrinking violet.
Until he left. And then he left. Again. I was like, listen, blood.
Would you like that to your kids?
I don't have any children.
Okay. Any nephews, nieces?
I believe children should be disciplined.
Have you ever beat your nephews and nieces?
They've had a flick in the hair and a conk in the head.
Yeah.
I would never pull out a belt and strap a kid.
So that's what I'm saying. Cause some of the things that we experience, like some people carry them on and some people don't. You know what I mean?
You get a cuff in the back of your head. You get a conk. You get your ear flipped.
If it's your child, then I don't know. It's just up to you how you choose to do what you do. Yeah. But for me personally, myself, I wouldn't hear a child. I don't think you need to. If it's your child, you shouldn't need to. That's my opinion. But that's just me though. Do you get what I mean? But again, like I say, each to their own, isn't it? Like if you need to, or you might be in a different situation. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I would never remove an option off the table for a parent who needs to parent their child, because some parents these days are in difficult situations and don't know what to do and how to. I don't know. Maybe a slap might help their situation. I don't know. And another thing with that is sometimes, see, people don't really talk about this. This is one for another day. But the point is sometimes it might be better for you to give your child a slap than for somebody outside who don't have any love or any good for them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Meeting them and dealing with that situation. If you get what I'm saying. Yeah. So, like I say, it's better you slap them with love than they go outside and get where anything could happen. Do you get what I mean? So, like I said, if your situation is that kind of situation where you may feel like you need to take that, I'm not going to say to you, I wouldn't take that off the table for you as a parent, is what I'm trying to say. Cause
and as a boisterous kid,
I've never been in that situation.
I needed a little slap and a little beating to keep my arm calm myself down. You understand? And I think all boys need someone to be proud of.
Yeah.
You need someone to be proud of. Even if it's a bigger cousin, a bigger brother, you need someone that. But when they call that name, you think, oh,
yeah, definitely.
This is I got to check myself.
Yeah, definitely.
That's my personal opinion.
Definitely.
I think all boys need that. All boys need discipline because what's out there, if you don't give them discipline and show them certain things, when it's out on the road, it's not nice.
And the thing is, I wouldn't even have said like someone they scared of, although that is the underlying thing, because like I said, it's that physical realm, isn't it? It's that threat. It's that threat hanging over your head of the potential. They may not even be somebody who would hit you. That's what I'm trying to say. Like you walk into your kid's room, you're not somebody who's going to beat them. You've never hit her in your life, but when you walk in with that energy, she just because there's that physical realm. She's aware of the fact that if you was to, it would be a massive problem in her life. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why I was saying like having the threat hanging over your head is not a bad thing. It doesn't have to be exercised.
But we live in a time where
because it's apparent, it's there. So again, like
you see as that feeling happens, like the physical realm. The physical realm is also if he touches me, he's gonna be even more problems himself. So you gotta say it like in the country that we live in.
Yeah, definitely. We grew up in
definitely. Cool who on our parents.
That's
how we grew up. Go cool who on who.
You remember when your mum used to say,
bring them
go call them. No, mum. Now I'm gonna go and call Charlie.
Go to school and tell the teacher.
Tell anyone. I just make up a lie. I don't even need to tell them the real. I just tell them a lie. You know what I'm saying?
Fell down the stairs.
In my day, there weren't no child line, but there went no one to go.
I remember that came in. You know what I'm saying?
There went no one to go to.
It's like
go to complain to something about my mum.
Yeah, there was no getting a flat. You know what I'm saying? There was none of that. There was none of that.
In my household, if you did something wrong, you had mum, auntie, nan, granddad, uncle. It's like the whole generation knew. So it's like, why bother?
Yeah.
Why bother?
They pass you down.
Yeah, you get the phone call. Yeah, she warm.
Or you get the phone call you get. You know what the boy do?
Yeah.
Little boy, and then you go, and you think, and the baby 3-4 weeks later, you think, oh, it's gone. You got and you say, hey, you boy, come here. What you do, your mother like that?
One family function,
and you're thinking, oh
3 months later.
And your cousin's going, and you're thinking, shut up. I had a cousin like that used to give it to me. Give it to me hard.
So how saying there's things that we didn't like that we got out.
Yeah, man.
To be totally honest, like I said.
But I wouldn't change anything for the world. I wouldn't change anything.
I think the friendship thing, we saying it like it doesn't exist, but how many people do you know who say like, oh, she's my bestie? Or, you know, I don't know what to do without my boys, you know, just me and my boys. They're my world, they're my best friend, you know. He's my rock.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think it's down to learning.
Is it a toxic love though? Do you get what I'm saying? Is it a toxic love? It's like, does it create a kind of mad relationship? That's what I'm trying to say. Like where, like how many guys do you know? It's like, oh man, it's almost like my mum's, like I'm her man.
Yeah.
Especially if they don't have partners. This is the thing. This is what I'm trying to say. It's a mad dynamic, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? You know. And this is what I'm saying.
You do think your mum is your mum. You do become you do think to yourself, yeah, that's my mum. There ain't no other man coming in this house. It's me and you. No dude ain't walking through this door no more.
That's not my dad.
Not my dad. No dude, not my dad is walking into this yard.
Yeah.
That's my mum. That's right. That's my woman.
That's
no one can't talk. No one can't look at her funny. No one can't raise their voice. No one can't shout.
No, I'm telling you.
Nobody can't. No one can't be rude. Even in a shop. No, I go outside to make. We used to go certain shops.
The scariest thing you could ever hear is "that's my mum."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
That's it, bro.
It don't matter if it's a man or a woman.
Yeah.
If you hear "that's my mum,"
it's on.
Just whatever you did, just apologise and hope you can back out of that room like Bruce Lee, because I'm telling you now,
slide out.
That is the scariest words you could ever hear.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And don't worry about what you're looking at either.
Nah.
The person could be 5'2", soaking 8 stone, soaking wet in their clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at that moment, trust me, you're not prepared to go where they're prepared to go.
Yeah.
At that moment, do you get what I'm saying? When you hear them words, bro, there's a certain tone of voice as well. Do you know what I'm saying? That's my mum.
Yeah, and it's the
back
same
up,
when
bro. Back up, bro, and apologise. Do you get what I'm saying?
Even
if you're a bad man, just don't.
Even if you brush
up. You know, they have to do them wicked Chinese, you know, Chinese kung fu for that. Alright. You're like next time kind of thing, like, alright, you know what I mean? But back up and get out of there, bro, because it's about to go down. You know what I'm saying?
Even if you brush against her too hard. If my mum's in the queue and if I was my mum and she was standing, someone brushed her, I'm like, oi, man, what are you doing?
And what I'm saying to you is, see, so I'm glad we got on this point. So like I said, isn't that a bit toxic? Isn't that like a kind of unhealthy kind of love? Like, imagine you was out with you wouldn't do that with your girlfriend or your missus or whatever. If you was out with your missus and something, like, you would just be like, oh yeah, it's cool, bro, like, alright, serious.
No, I will.
No, I'm not talking. See, the way you're making it sound is like someone's going to kick her in her back, fly kick her. You said someone bounced past her.
Brush past her.
This is what he said, brush past her.
If it's mummy, it's different.
I know what I heard, innit?
Mummy is different.
It's different for mummy.
No, and this is, no, but what I'm saying is
because your girl should know, it's still your age, like.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
You should be able to deal with that a second before I.
Same way mum protected you as a child, you start protecting your mum.
Yeah. But again,
the respect. Like, say even if it's
no.
You know, like
if mummy's that age and she's with daddy, do you still do that like that? No, you don't. Dad's still there. You feel that way. You may feel that way, but she's with her partner.
Yeah, he's supposed to be with
they're together. There's 2 people there.
True.
Do you understand? That's why he would say, whoa, and you would only react in a certain way if they did. Because if you started going like, whoa, that's my mum, he'd be looking at you like, why? Quiet, stop him out, man. Sorry, mister. Wait. Don't try to get me arrested.
If they're in your care.
No, I'm not saying, I'm not saying you don't get the feeling. I'm saying if there's 2 people there, partners, a man and a woman, or even 2 women or 2 men, whatever the case may be, you don't feel the same looking at somebody with somebody as you do looking at somebody on their own.
No, you're right, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's true.
This is basics.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But if you say to me, see you later, bro, and you walk off over there, and you're like, I might even say to you, which way you going, man? Because I feel like I wanna. Because you're walking off on your own. If you and Max say to me, right, see you later, bro, I say, yeah, man, see you later, I'll try you, man. Because you're with someone. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just a basic human emotion. You get what I'm saying? Or feeling, however you want to look at it.
You're safe, you're not on your own. Someone's with you, you're alright, you're Chris.
Yeah. That's basic.
And people do with you like that as well, family.
Everybody does it. You concerned for the person who ain't got someone with them. How you getting home?
Yeah.
So which way are we going?
Who's dropping you? Can I
come on, man? That's what I'm saying.
I was explaining that you deal with a lot more racism when you're not in a couple travelling. Like, well, if you're in a couple travelling, it's a lot less. They just see a couple.
Yes.
More than seeing your skin colour or whatever.
Yes, definitely.
But when you're with Mandem, it's like,
Well,
if you're just with your woman travelling, it's like you don't get none of the problems that you hear. Or you get when you're just with the lads.
Well, you get less. It'll be less frequent.
You're expected in a certain way.
It's a couple.
It's a couple.
Going anywhere, club, bar, restaurant. It's a couple. Unless you get a total arsehole. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, generally speaking, it's like, oh, look at them. Hi. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the same, innit? That's what it is. Have a couple, innit?
Have a good evening.
It could be your sister. They just think you're a couple. They're like, hey.
Man and a woman.
Coming by your side,
you're dealt with totally different because people just see you as a couple. Like, even in this country, like if you're going to dinner, or you're just going out, or you're just going out and around, you get dealt with different if you're in a couple.
So turn up to a function with someone.
You're nice.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like it could be your own whatever. Just turn up somewhere with someone. You see, you get treated differently. Generally,
because that's what other people are doing.
No, but it's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Other guys, they kind of they're turning up as a couple.
That's what you do. You get what I'm saying?
It's the norm.
If they come with the lads, they get a bit of a headache. You know what I'm saying?
So I didn't even know they were going to be here. What's happening, lads?
I better still invite them up. Oh, not them again.
You know what I'm saying? Certain things are just respected because that's how it's supposed to be, isn't it? Really, I suppose.
Well, like I said, the friendship side of things would be more apparent, I would imagine, in a single parent family, even if the other parent still had, but basically if you don't live in the same, both parents don't live in the same house, I would imagine that friendship thing would exist more.
I believe the discipline side has changed altogether.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you even though you don't discipline the same, I'm saying if you've got two parents in a house, there's a certain dynamic that exists.
I'm saying something like the parents of how they are these days. I'm just saying, maybe I'm generalizing in my own mind, and it may not be like this in the world. But everyone's got that thing of we want to treat our kids better. So I feel like we're going through that the generation of giving our kids what we didn't have.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? So but at the same time, we're the same people learning.
That might not actually be a good thing. Definitely. But what I'm saying is that when you have two parents in a house with children, doesn't mean that all those things couldn't happen. What I'm saying is that there's a natural dynamic that happens. Doesn't matter whether it's two men, two women, whatever.
But remember, masculinity plays a part, and I know that.
No, of course it does.
And it's not all men are masculine.
No, I'm not saying no. But what I'm saying to you is, when it comes
about new time,
when it comes to discipline, what you'll find is, it's like we're all here in the room now. I could probably ask, like, I don't know, how do you feel about drugs? Do you know what I mean? We'd probably all have different opinions or whatever, But let's say the legalization of it, you know what I mean? We'd probably have we might all agree, whatever. But then if I said, no, prostitution, do you get what I mean? People might be different. So the reason why I say that is because obviously everybody isn't one thing. Do you get what I'm saying? So in a relationship, that's what tends to happen on certain subjects. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, it might be her having a boyfriend. It might be the reverse. You would have thought it might be him, but it might be actually her who's like, no, because of her own childhood or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And then the man might be like, no, he seems alright, like leave her. Like he might be the guy who's totally comfortable with him, kind of things, like more liberal, like just let her do her thing, like free her up, man. That's what all the kids are doing. Don't make her alienate her or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? So it just you have heart attack, man.
I thought boom, I thought something.
This is what I'm saying. Like, you can't take
behind me.
This is what I'm saying. Sorry, I have to apologise. You know what I mean?
Can't get the staff.
You can't bring man nowhere. You know what I mean? You give man heart attack. You know? I'm not going to no hospital. You know, I'm not going to no hospital.
I thought it was coming from the scene.
I didn't even see you, Joe.
No hospital. No, I saw the whole thing because I'm on the right side of the table. But yeah, no, seriously though. So, with that said, I just think that's why I asked the question the way I did, because it's like, on one hand, we all know that there is this invisible line that should never be crossed. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, like, you can be friendly with your children and you have to have a certain relationship with them. So, like Tan was saying earlier, you can feel comfortable enough for them to tell you anything. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Whether they do or not is irrelevant, but they need to feel like they can. There might be other places they want to go and do that. Do you get what I'm saying? But the fact that they didn't feel like they couldn't is the main thing. Do you get what I'm saying?
I feel like we highlight the words that are genres of relationships more than we highlight like love. You know what I'm saying? Love is the kind of like it's something that lives within everyone that you love. So whether it's your family or your friends, but it's like we're trying to exchange names for things. That's the only thing I think that makes it a bit confusing into how people will lose in relationships. Yeah. Someone doesn't need to be called that. It's just like a friend can be like family, but it's just kind of like levels to your friendship as well, isn't it? Depending on how long someone's been around you.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's like,
I disagree with what you said, friends and how long they're around you, because you can meet friends. You can have friends you've grew up with, and they met someone later in life in a shorter time, and you feel
more comfortable,
more tight with that person, rather than your person
But can I just say something though?
When I say friends, I meant like
let me go into what you were saying though, because I know exactly what you're saying. That's why I was going to double down on that point, because what you just said there is true. But the reason for that is not because they are the friends he's talking about. It's because something I explained a little while ago, which is just basically sometimes things are in your life for so long that you just think, and in such close proximity to you. So it's they're close to you in proximity, not in relation, but just in proximity. So they're close. Yeah. Do you understand? And they've always been there.
Yeah.
So you start to think that you place importance on them. Yeah. I told Jay that time when I said to him about that picture on the wall. If that picture on the wall has been there for 15 years, you start to place importance on the picture just being there. Yeah. It doesn't have any importance. It's never done nothing in your life. It's never helped you in any way. It's not nothing. It's just a picture on the wall. Yeah. But because it's been there for so long, you start to think like you start to place importance on it. Yeah. So let someone move that picture. Let someone move that picture. You start to think like, wow, something's. Do you understand what I'm saying? But it's not because the picture's important. It's just because you place importance on the picture. You think it's important. Exactly. Do you get what I mean? So then, like you said, you meet someone down the line, you know them for 6 months, and you think, wow, I feel closer to you than I do to this picture on the wall. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? But like I said, it's just been there. Yeah. Not everybody who's been there all your life is supposed to be in your life.
But on the flip side,
do you get what I'm saying? But they've just been there.
On the flip side, do you get what I'm saying? On the flip side, building a relationship with someone that has been there for a long period in your life feels so much more deeper than building a relationship with someone that you've met for 6 months. So as much as you might, the things that make you think you like that 6 months person is all based upon your likes and your little
stupid. The little 6 month fad. 6 month fad, definitely. You're like, yeah, boy.
You know what I'm saying? But when it's someone that like you've been around and know over time, you kind of like the intimacy again. That's the only time that's on a different level, because it's like you actually feel like the person knows you.
Or you know them in a different way.
You really can start reminiscing about old time things as well.
Yeah, you can, and that makes it even better.
Yeah, that as well. Yeah.
I actually know what movies. I know what movies you like. I don't need to ask you.
Or I know what music you like. I don't need to ask you.
I know what you're gonna eat. I know what you're gonna drink. I know what you don't like.
And to be fair, part of the partnership that we remember is that. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why people were comfortable enough to sit in silence in a room.
Because what's more comfortable for you now at this stage of life is just like if someone says to you, yo, let's just come around and chill out, watch some movies and that's like, yo, that sounds
so yo,
that's dope.
That is dope. Yes, like that's one of the most fun things to do. So it's like, but you have to do that with someone that kind of lacks the similar things to you. Otherwise, you're gonna be there. You're gonna go chill and
I've got two pals like that. I would like, you say come round, I'm doing a Barbie, We've got enough people in the house and all that, boom, boom. And you when you go get a few drinks, whatever, whatnot, there'll be me and you sitting down in the chair like that.
Yeah, because you can't.
I'm not saying a word. You right, bruv? Yeah,
because if you're not gonna,
not saying zip, not saying nothing.
But that's you're two males though, isn't it?
Yeah, and his missus will say, "Look at them two."
Yeah.
I'm not talking to him at all. But I know something will happen. I look at him. I know exactly what he's thinking. I'd laugh and you'll.
But that's why it's better for a female to ask you, come round, because the next stage is not saying that you're gonna have a. I'm just saying you're gonna. you might be able to just.
That's another question.
I like that.
The question that's like the current question: can men and women be friends? That's what you're saying. That's what that sounds like. Yeah, can men and women be friends?
What do you mean?
Right, like you said.
I don't know. To a degree, I feel like you can be friends with people you're not attracted to.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah?
That's the point.
Very
That is
true.
the point right there.
And it's like it's deep.
I agree.
Because I don't want to. Yeah. I could.
It's like
That's the fact.
That's your friend.
That's the fact.
Yeah. If
I'm just your married.
attracted to you.
Yeah, I'm just your married.
We're not friends.
It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it's like, see you later, man.
It's like having foxes in the house.
That's what Thriller was about. You know what I'm saying?
Are you
Trying to get away from it before the dog came out.
And then when you walk past that fence and the Rottweiler's behind it, he knows right up against the fence like, you're like, get away! No! Michael Jackson in Thriller, you get what I'm saying? Don't look at me!
Oh, so dumb.
Turn around and look over your shoulder.
You can see him right now, I swear. He's doing this.
You know that eyes are sunk in
He's doing
there.
the MJ dance. Like, properly. And he's doing it really good as well.
Yeah.
Man who came out of nowhere.
He's even got the hand movements. Proper.
He's got it down pat.
You won't get it. Yeah. You're on this side, not that. You can't see that side. You can't see over there.
Max,
You're
sometimes you need
lucky.
to flip the strip on them.
Did it?
I always say that.
What was I even saying?
Come on, man. But yeah, no, to be
Men and women can't.
yeah, to be fair.
Well, you can. Like you said, like you don't fancy
They can, as long as
You don't fancy
none of the two parties finds the other one attractive.
yeah.
Because then you're not actually friends. Like, you may be that person's friend, but the other person isn't genuinely your friend.
No, the person
Yeah, I think
they've put you in the friend
If
zone.
both attracted, you can do the.
Oh, you mean if you're both attracted? Oh, that's
Yeah, you're both attracted to each other. Like,
Yeah. If you're both attracted, then you're finished.
You know what? Check for you.
and then
Right?
you know you get into that big argument because everyone's sexually frustrated.
You know what? Check for you, right?
No. Drop me home.
I think it's time I should go. Call me a cab.
Start doing that married man dance. Like, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
Talk to me.
Nothing. I said nothing, but you keep asking me. It's just gonna be
I'm done. No.
And then you get vexed. He said, "Shut, come out anyway."
No. You jump in the car and you drive alongside it and whine on your window. You're like, just get in the car.
I'll walk.
What's wrong with you? You're like, alright then.
And your friends, yeah?
You get what I'm saying?
No chance.
Yeah, but anyway. How did we get there?
As you do.
We digress every week.
As you
Anyway,
do.
so-
But is that
so-
allowed? Can you not give us any, different side of that for you from you lot side? How's it go?
That's how I said we don't talk nothing but the truth, man. No one's gonna put a
That's
spin
the
on it.
truth,
But we would love somebody to, but yeah,
Yeah.
love you, man. Put a spin on it. Please.
Please.
We hate narratives.
Can men?
We hate lazy narratives, man.
Can
Yeah.
men and women ain't ends? Yes. But wait, hold on.
But
Wait.
No, but
Because my best friend is a man, but it's true. I'm not attracted to him.
Well, that's why.
So
There you go.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Whatever you said, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's just the
That's
reality.
the same. Yeah. Once you're not attracted to them,
Yeah,
because when you are, it just gets
It's
difficult.
long.
if you are,
So
then
can
for whatever
I
reason,
ask
it's
the
gone.
question? You're not attracted to them, but are they attracted to
I
you?
know we've had that conversation
No.
as well. And then when
because if they are, then like I said, then they are not your friend. Yeah. They're your friend until
in your eyes they are. But
that's what I'm saying. You're 100% my friend.
It's not a bad thing to have those kind of friends.
Not really.
I believe that.
Everybody needs to borrow £50, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, and everyone needs to be on
everybody.
their toes. If you see everyone's on their toes, everyone stays in a good place.
Yeah.
It's good to be on your toes.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's good for everyone to be.
I have a few good girlfriends. Very good. I've done
that
it
good?
yeah, very good. Like brethren, like I was cool as kiss everything, but just my brethren, like proper friends.
So you fancied them at one point?
No, never.
Oh, but you kissed.
Yes.
Lovers and friends.
No.
Got a little
Kiss. See you later.
Oh, peck. That's
undercover lover, secret affair.
No. Proper friends.
It just depends on what kind of person you are, because there's some females that are your friends, and then if you go there and you're still like trying to be friends, but you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work.
It just depends on the person as well, because some people they'll say yeah, cool, and then it's like, oh my days.
It depends on what you're dishing out.
It depends on the person. Some people are just maniacs. Some people are just maniacs, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Man, the women are mostly maniacs.
But like I said, some people...
That's a gross generalisation.
Yeah, definitely. But like I said,
that's a little bit sexist.
Oh my God. What is your name again? How dare you?
On him.
It's totally different.
No, we're not maniacs.
Of course you are.
Are we maniacs?
Said like a real maniac. No, I'm joking.
This is one question I want to ask.
Bad guy, yeah.
Can I ask the ladies a question?
Go ahead.
What is about not saying you two, but what is it about some women think they can go and mash up a man's things? Like mash up his car, tear up his clothes.
I've never understood.
I never understood that, to be honest.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
you
on
two have
that.
never done that?
I would never do that.
Me?
No?
There's other ways, but what's the point?
There's other ways, you know. You know them? Yeah. You know them arsenic in his birthday cake.
You see Bibs with the glasses.
What?
This always the nice and.
No, but I am nice. When I say there's other ways.
If someone does it, oh Lord.
No, but you know what?
No,
it depends what they've done, though.
Listen. Anybody who says there's other ways.
That means they've got a book of ways.
Bro, listen to what I'm saying. No. This is what I'm saying.
What have you done?
Anybody who says there's other ways.
I'm just saying there is other ways.
That's serial killer talk, bro.
Yeah.
What I said?
Did you hear what you said?
You've got a book
I didn't hear what
I'm saying.
Look, who said there's other ways?
Yeah, there's other. You don't need to mash up someone's car, but you can get them back in a different way if you want to. You don't need to mash them up or mash them up personally.
Can we have an example?
Karma.
What kind of ways are we talking about?
Oh, okay. You're leaving it all down to karma.
Yeah, not usually
works. That's the way you bring that back.
Yeah, saved yourself.
Yeah, because
karma.
I know about the people that make sorrow, you know.
Hey, come on, man. That's what that karma.
You guys say that poison.
Come on, man. I said to you, the arsenic in the birthday cake. Come on, bro.
We gonna cook this karma.
They're the people who steal your friend after you disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
But at the same time, you don't know that if you get a certain lovings, if I can put it that way, you don't act a bit mad.
I just get stroppy. Piss me off. Yeah, I'll be vexed.
But that's if you get a certain diesel. Petrol.
It's run out.
Can't get none, mate.
Hey, you seen Vin Diesel's Vin Diesel's pictures on holiday.
When you're like but that's what I'm saying. You're not going to discuss it. Like when you're matized.
You see him?
Can we say when you say matized? What do you define matized?
What he means is when you let out the demon.
Oh God!
You're a different person.
Turn up strong.
See what I'm saying? Look, you see, it's all in the name.
Another question:
in the name.
Have you been matized before?
No. I get stroppy. But I haven't been
matized.
No.
Wow. See, that's deep.
It was supposed to be.
Oh, don't start me off, bro. I beg.
Bibs is keeping quiet because you know.
She's like, boy, you know, she's like, one time soon, but that wasn't really like, I don't know, like, what do you call matized?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I told you.
What's matized? That's what I'm saying. Let's
answer
define what matized means. Because matized
what
to
he
you
means, what he means is
different to somebody else.
What he means is because we're a PG show.
Have you been matized?
Have I been hypnotised? Depends what you mean by hypnotised. I don't know what you're...
Hypnotised by the loving. Have you ever been hypnotised? Have you ever been hypnotised by the loving? Has the loving ever sweet your nanny goat so much that you thought to yourself, you know what?
A couple times.
You know what? See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. This is what he's talking about. He's asking you, have you ever been hypnotised by the loving? Has the loving ever been so sweet that you thought to yourself, you know what? Even though he crashed my car and he stung that 20 bags out of my account, I just want to go and see him and just find out why.
Do you know what?
That's what he's asking you. That's what he's asking you. Of course you have, because every woman has been. Come on, man. Let's just be real. Come on, man.
Yeah, right.
Come on, man.
He's explained it a bit more.
Of course,
so I understand what he's talking about.
What was his name? Tyrone.
Yeah. No.
I was just about to say it was Tyrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you have.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Someone's hypnotised.
Yeah.
Miss
Bin, Miss Bin, you're very quiet.
There was that one time still.
One time in bank camp.
Long time ago.
I'm trying to think back.
And again, you don't know what it makes you do. So it
makes me cry.
What I would say for that, what I would say is it makes you act out of character. That's what I would say. It makes you act out of character, but obviously, depending on your character, depends on what out of character is, isn't it? If that makes sense, you know what I mean?
And it also depends on your age as well, when it first happened to you.
That's another thing as well. Because some people get it out of their system quite early.
Yeah, you get.
Not that I'm saying that women are promiscuous. I'm just saying that some women get out of their way quite early.
If it depends on what age you have the first traumatic experience.
No pun intended. It hardens them. I'm here all week, by the way. But
does a woman ever get unhypnotised? Because
yes, definitely.
100%.
Definitely.
Okay, explain.
I still haven't been hypnotised though, so I don't know.
You've never been hypnotised?
Even when he broke it down like that? Oh, girl.
There's still hope for you yet then, maybe.
There's still hope for you.
Give me some tips.
To be hypnotised.
There's still hope for you yet, mate. There's no real.
I haven't. I can't say I've been in that situation. I can't. I'm trying to think back.
No one gave you no good lovings.
Yeah, they have, but not in a way where they've done something bad where I have to go and do something bad or
no, but it just never changed how you moved for them.
Okay,
or how you behave.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean. He's broken it down. I haven't got a crash car.
But you knew what I was saying. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying.
You are very unaccountable.
Did you act out of character?
Yes. Standard.
You've been matised, babe. Seriously.
Come on, man. Come on, man. All the things, man. You know what I'm saying.
The French
people always try to resist.
Is jigmadais.
Jigmadais.
Put your Google down.
Have you?
Me, I ain't been jigmadais. I've been boommadais.
I'm done.
Boom.
I don't ever get whipped. You know what I'm saying? I can't. That's just how I am.
You're the giver, like.
But to be fair, that is a bit like money. You know when people say, "Oh, you know, doesn't matter how much money I get, I never change." You just haven't made enough money. It's the same thing, innit? It's like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I've changed. I've been through different stages.
No, exactly. That's my point. That's what I'm saying. To get to a certain stage, you have to. You know what I mean? It's like that good person has a past. You get what I'm saying? And that bad person has a future. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like I say, to get to that stage, you had to have been someone at some stage. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, unless you were just, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm not sure where we're going with this. But I'm gonna stay right there. I'm gonna stay right there. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna stay right there. But when we at the hypnotized stage, do men and women deal with it differently?
Yeah, I'd say they do.
Yeah.
Who depends on the individual.
I'm not talking about the frequency now, but I'm saying like who acts worse in that scenario.
I say
men.
Yeah. You go when the team turn up,
I've seen guys absolutely lose it over a woman, and at the same time, I've seen women absolutely proper lose it over a guy.
Yeah.
Proper lose it.
Yeah.
So
I say it's equal.
I just say when you're hypnotized, it don't matter who you are.
He doesn't have no.
You're gonna mash up something.
No filter.
You're gonna mash up something.
You're gonna do
A car, a suit, something. You know what I'm saying? Glasses, something's gonna buck up. You
You're gonna kick down something or push down something.
Yeah. So there is that. There's definitely that. So the Matthias, even though everybody put up all that resistance, we all know what it means.
Well, at first it wasn't made to.
Who's me?
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Never been Matthias.
Never been Matthias.
Never
You never been Matthias.
Never.
You never had no good something.
Right, you've been cold. So you trying to say you've been cold-hearted from day one? From the first to the last.
That's
you know what?
The first one never Matthias.
You know what? It's horrible that you say that. You know, like that. But yeah, pretty much.
Boy.
It's do you know what? And it sounds horrible to say it like that, but yeah. Without.
Is it because you were scared to be Matthias? You've seen other people Matthias and you thought,
possibly.
no, I don't want to. That's not happening to me.
I wouldn't say I see other people.
You ever been in love?
Huh? What do you mean?
Have you ever been in love? What do you mean?
Questions on him now.
Have you ever been in love?
No, what kind of questions you asking?
Have you ever been in love?
What kind of
It's
questions?
not rocket science, bro.
I didn't melt. Listen to what I'm saying to you. You can't ask me them kind of questions. I don't answer questions. I ask the questions.
Everything starts with a conversation.
I know,
So have you ever been in love?
Hold on. Back up. This is what I'm saying to you.
Get him.
I don't answer the questions.
Why you start to sweat a little bit?
Every now and then, I will divulge a little piece here and there, but that's not what I do. That's why I'm an agent. You get what I'm saying? So my point is yeah, I'm not going to answer that question. But what I will say is,
You're pleading the fifth.
No. What I will say is there's all different types of love, and I've experienced all different types of love. What I would say is the kind of love. No. Listen, but the kind of love you're specifically talking about. I didn't say you was, but let me just if any of the viewers, innit? So people might assume that you're talking about a specific type of love. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, so for me, I've experienced all types of love, all different types of love. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, there ain't one that is more than the other, if that makes sense. So, like I said, so from a young age, without getting too into it, but from a young age, yeah, I haven't really looked at it like that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so and there's reasons for that. But yeah. So
can we get to the reasons?
So in answer to your question, if we're talking about that specific type, probably not. I wouldn't say no, but I'd say probably not. Not what the general consensus would be of what that would be. But like I said, yeah, I've experienced all different types of love. So hopefully that's a half decent political answer. You
swerved it, basically.
No, I'll answer it. As to coin a phrase, your question, my answer. I learned that from a good politician friend of mine. Hey, thanks for that, Rachel. But anyway,
move on.
But yeah. No, but seriously, fun and joke aside, when it comes to the whole love thing, is it necessary?
What I feel that the definition,
love or infatuation,
what people see as love. And what love is.
Yeah, what the definition of love
is. Two different things.
Yeah. We'll have all different concepts of or definitions of love.
Should we go around discussing our concepts of love?
Can do.
Starting from
I'll make it seem simple. Being in love, I think, with someone is putting somebody else's needs before your own.
I agree. That's my answer.
If you love that.
I don't believe that.
Thanks for that, Tam.
You got to love yourself first.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, just for me.
I believe
if you love someone, if you really love someone, for me, so I'm always thinking of that person and what's best, what's best for them, what they like, how can I make them happy? How can I make put them in a good place? How can I help them? How can maybe as a man, how can I lift my thing is as a man, how can I lift my girl up and support her to do what she wants to do? What do you want to do, babe? Okay, I can help you with that. Or
what's your longest relationship?
10 years.
10 years. You still in it?
Hell no.
No. Okay.
I got the Welby Shelby after. But it is what it is, brother. What don't kill you makes you stronger.
No, 100%. Bim?
What?
What's your concept of what do you think love is?
Similar to
What are you copying me for?
No, but it
is. It's the truth.
And I get it when you say you got to love yourself first, because that's something you've got to try and learn as well to love. Even though you do love yourself, but I'm a person, I always put others before myself. And I'm learning to now put myself first before others. Because I give out so much energy, and it's like, hold on, I need to be getting... I don't get it back because I always get a bit disappointed because I don't get back what I give out. I even said this the other day, like I give out, so like I'll bend back over backwards for people, but I don't get that back. So now I'm having to learn to balance. Okay, not to give out so much anymore, unless I'm getting that kind of back, and give myself more. But I'm just a love person. That's me. That's all I know.
That's good. What you saying?
I'm on the same type of lines, to be fair.
Say.
Next.
Explain. Explain.
The same type of lines, to
what
be
lines?
fair.
I can't remember what they said.
Telling me the love you'd have for your...
It's just like...
No. Telling me the love you'd have for your girls, you'd have for your partner.
Oh, that's different.
Okay, so it's different types of love then.
We're talking about.
Yeah. It's different. The love I have for my daughters is 100 different. Way different. But as being with somebody, I will want to grow together, build something, build an empire.
Yeah, of course.
You know?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's a different type of love though, right?
Yeah, so what do you feel like love is in
that's what I'm saying. That's why I asked the question.
You're making it really difficult. And
No. Just...
Oh, no, it's not difficult. I said, what is your concept of love? What do you feel like love is if you had to explain it?
Love is love.
I can't argue with that.
No, that is the answer.
And I eat that.
That is the answer. That is actually
love is the answer.
No, that is the answer. Love is love, and that sentence never used to make sense to me.
Yeah.
Until, like I say, you get to so everybody's different in it, but for me personally, myself, like I said, you experience all different types of love, and you realise there's no one over the other, or where it's just love, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think like a love and commitment is kind of hand in hand. Because commitment and dedication comes this long term.
Love and duty come hand in hand.
Yeah, commitment.
No, I know. Yeah. But the reason why I'm using the word duty is because, like I said, like with children, with whatever it is, even like we were saying, like certain friends, you've had them so long they become family. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like at that point you almost have a duty to them people. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? It's that's why I said like it is commitment, but it's like I only reason why I said use the word duty is because it's at that point it's gone beyond the love. Yeah. Do you understand? Because they might even do things you don't like or love. But you still got a duty to them people. Definitely. Do you understand? Because of what you have with them and how you love them.
Respect.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Part of love as well.
Definitely.
And you know what I'm saying? Respect is
love is respect, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and that's why I say like that's another thing that people don't discuss when they talk about love. But and it's like even if there's things that people consider disrespect, it's not always to be disrespectful. If we understood each other better, do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
it's all in communication. You said something earlier on about you saying about your baby mother and children and all that, but if you don't have the right communication from the beginning to know what you both want and what you're both striving for, unless you have that conversation, you're not really going to be on the same page.
Yeah. I think it's
so it's all about first.
There's no way of having the perfect communication. I feel like the more you know yourself, the more you won't fall into certain behaviour. Yeah. But I feel like a lot of people get drawn into certain behaviour because they've seen it as well on the TV as well. So it kind of feels like they know how to deal with this. Then we got Maury saying, "Are you the father?" You know what I'm saying? You
get a lot of that. You got a lot of people, especially females, who you think, this is not a TV series, love. This is this is real life, right? Yeah. You're imitating what you see on the TV because you're glued to it 24/7.
Yeah, there's a lot of man like that. There's a lot of man like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like the expectation that comes with love, without no even conversations, I feel like that messes up people's understanding of love and understanding of each other. Because I feel like there's people don't have the things that people say that they feel violated for, they don't necessarily have the conversations for them. In the initial stage, and then like a lot of
it's usually men saying that though.
I'm just saying.
I'm the only reason why I say that because going back to what we were saying earlier about the traumatized thing and who acts worse, not the frequency of it. Like, because we probably say the volume is probably more women, but I'm just saying like who acts worse in the situation, and we were saying it's probably men. Yeah. Whether we agree or not, we don't have statistics or nothing, but generally speaking, we kind of half agree that it's probably men in it. But the point I'm making is that, with that said, it's like the way certain guys react to being hurt or even feeling violated, as the word you used. Do you get what I mean? It's like women. I don't know. Maybe it's the emotional intelligence or whatever.
I think most men, we turn that emotion automatically into anger.
No, that's the only emotion.
Anger straight away.
Yeah, that's the only emotion. That's the only emotion.
We don't.
Do you get what I mean? But I was more thinking like the kind of like scarcity mindset. The kind of like, this is the best I'm gonna do. This is the only girl for me.
Yeah.
Kind of
and
mindset.
It starts to get possessive and stuff like that.
No. It is possessive. Yeah. That's my whole point. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, this is the chick.
You're my woman.
No one else can.
Yeah.
Do you get
you
what
belong
I'm saying?
to me. You're mine.
Right. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying.
No one else can't have you.
Yeah.
If I can't
and we've
have
already
you, no one
established
can.
that sometimes it starts from in the house.
Yeah.
We've already established that. Sometimes it starts from in the house. You have a man. He's in the house. He's already got that kind of like, no one look at my mum, no one brush past my mum kind of thing. So by the time he gets in the relationship, he's already in that no one.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Don't you think that you see that everyone's forced to think they want to be alpha males as well, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
And not everyone's alpha males. And like women say that they want alpha males, but then
they don't really.
And then also
alpha male.
And also the definition. And then also the definition of what it is creates a whole vacuum of dudes who are doing this foolish behaviour that they think is alpha, which creates a whole load of problems. Do you get what I'm saying? So do you get what I'm saying? So that's the other side of it.
Exactly. Because
do you get what I mean?
People just think it's this. They just look at the strong part. The strong part of the alpha male. You will come in the room and you can run the place. Yeah. You know what I mean? But no one looks at the side of it like where most women, what they ask for is a beta male. Away from going what an alpha male really is, and a lot of women, what they asking for and what they really want is a beta male.
If we're going by definitions, this is what I'm trying to say. If we're going by definitions, most alphas appear beta.
Not all the time.
No, I didn't say all. I said most.
I don't know if I'd say all. I think it's something that you don't need to prove, but I feel like you still. Is an essence that just comes off of you. That's my point. That's my point. So
if the conception of an alpha male is that he's got to be this like big bravado guy, and you're saying that's not the definition of an alpha male, then the ability to control your feelings and know how to communicate with someone should be the definition of an alpha male. The fact that you can be in a situation and not get angry. That shows that you're secure within yourself.
Exactly.
Who you are,
Exactly.
Yo,
getting flustered and getting
someone,
overly emotional.
Yeah, that someone control you with their words.
Yeah. But at the same time, women want to hear that, but they don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. And that's why I said to you, the definition blur the lines. No, but what I'm saying is the definition blur the lines because it makes you feel like there are these boxes that you can put everyone in. Do you get what I'm saying?
But you know what? If someone's proud enough to say, imagine if man just say, I'm a beta male. Bossy with it.
The thing is,
it wouldn't work because he can't be bossy beta male.
No, he can. He just needs to have a really good job. No. He just needs to have a really good job and a bit of money. You see what I'm saying? Because the reality of it is, the beta males are the guys pulling up now and enjoying most of the girls. Because they've been doing a good job since they was probably like 22, 23. Do you get what I'm saying? They've been getting like 60 grand a year since they was about 50. No, I'm not saying that.
They're at comfort with themselves. Like,
this is what I'm saying. That's what I said. So half of them are.
Every day, man, are just, I've got to be the better guy.
Yeah,
but
they
that's
don't
not
have
the
that.
real alpha though. Like you said. So the problem is like, say to you, some things are just, you exude them. And there's some things that people want to be. It's like, let's just say like, let's just go to like, even on the road, yeah? There's some people that just really like that. And there's and the majority of people that just really, that want to be that. But you don't want the history of this guy that's really like that.
Yeah, definitely.
You wouldn't want to live any of his days.
Yeah.
There's things that he went through that made him how he is.
Yeah.
You don't want none of that. But you want to just have the respect he's got. You want to have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what.
You know what I'm
saying to you? But, so those are the things. Tough and alpha is two different things. But I solidly believe that more time it's down to the woman to decide. You know, like in a room of alpha males, like if you want anyone to sniff them out, you have to leave it to the women.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? I feel like men have too much of discussions of who's alpha males, who ain't.
Who
cares between us?
And
you know what's there? If anything that you care about, whether a woman's.
And again, like I said, it's a bit like when I say like, I don't know, the gym. More dudes care whether you're hench than women.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just saying. Women.
was raised,
Yeah, but like I said, it's men slapping your chest and trying to touch your bicep and squeezing your traps.
Yeah.
It's men. Yeah. What's that? 40s? Yeah. That's men. Do you know what I mean? Women, hi, you're right. There'll be the odd chick who's in the gym who likes that shit, but generally speaking, women don't care. So women, if you got a six pack, you're fit.
Yeah.
In the sense of like, do you get what I'm saying? Generalizing, they don't place that much importance on it, but other men do. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's the same thing, really.
It's the aesthetics.
You know
It's the look.
Yeah.
What's the cast that word?
And I feel like again, it's lack of experience again. You know what I'm saying?
You wasn't cool before you got to the gym. So when you get to the gym and you get muscles, see, like as we said initially, a compliment's a compliment regardless where it comes from. You see them man there that wasn't secure within themselves and getting compliments prior to that. When you get into the gym now, you do like a 1-2 push up and you saying your body starts shape up and somebody says, oh, you look good.
Yeah.
Working out, bro.
You see that little piece there? Oh my goodness.
It's the
If
same
he
with
ain't
someone
had that
getting money.
before, he's gas. That's it.
It's the same with someone getting little money.
Yeah.
Their first little piece of money. And they won't know it's a little piece of money because it's their first little piece of money.
Yeah.
But they're going to be moving like, what? You don't got a chance to me. I got 5,000 in my account. So it's just that same feeling when people, like, they've worked, because obviously you have to make sense of going to the gym, innit? So if you're doing that much time in the gym, it has to make some sort of sense, right? You know what I'm saying? So you do want people to look at you like different.
Not everybody.
I'm not saying you.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about me. I'm just saying, not everybody meaning as in like, this is what I'm saying, like.
You get
I think a big 8%.
No, Mum says.
You get two different types of
That's what I'm saying, there's two different types of people.
You got a guy who goes in there with a vest.
Right, and then you got the guy who
He's
goes in
making
there
the
with a
most
hoodie.
noise.
Yeah,
Kills me.
And he wants everyone to
Kills
see him.
me. I swear.
Carrying the thing.
Yeah,
Then you got the other guy in the gym who goes in. Well, my pals are trend.
Big
Baggy trousers, baggy
hoodie.
Hood up.
Yeah, come
Don't
on.
want no one to look at him.
Yeah, come on,
But when he goes home, he's like,
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm cool.
Yeah.
And when you go to the gym, the ones who are making noise, everyone goes, look at that sausage.
Yeah, I can't take it.
Look at that.
Man go to the gym to link up and talk. I've seen people.
No. Them man who socialise around the Olympic bench. I like to stand over man's face while they're. I like to stand over man's face while they're benching and that.
I'll tell you a funny story about that. About going to the gym.
No, it's good.
Global funny.
Yeah, 100%. But bro, there's a hell of people that's getting there to socialise, fam.
Yeah, most people do.
They might go and bang 10 on 1 week and after all that conversation and leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I've seen that. I film with certain men in the gym as well. I see them a lot of times it's just a socialising thing. Man, I even fucking hustling in the gym. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying in whatever way.
Some man's gym's like their office.
Yeah. It's their office.
And they go there with a protein shake, like, with a protein, look,
Have showers, random showers.
No.
Like, no, I'm just coming here to use the sauna.
Yeah. What?
See them man.
Oh, you was training,
man. Hey bro, what type of party boy pervert what type of pervert antics are you dealing with, bro?
Come on, bro.
Just wanna go sauna all the time and just
bro.
Put some work in about sauna. What happened to you,
bro? I'm walking around the changing rooms, bro. With his towel on his shoulder.
Shirts, yeah, towel. You know them ones.
Everyone's got his towel on
With
his
flip
shoulder.
flops, flipping. What, bruv? What?
Come on, bro. You know everyone's got his towel on his shoulder, bro. You know what time it is.
People are lonely, fam. People don't realise that certain man, if they don't go there, they're up by themselves.
Man will cream himself for 20 minutes in front of the mirror, bro.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Hoping someone sees it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The man after every set, the guy standing in the mirror.
Oh my
like
god.
in front of the mirror.
Yeah.
them ones
See the thing is with that. I don't mind if they're like bodybuilders or something.
And push
like
out
in a certain gym and they push bodybuilders or
push out their foot.
And there's competition coming up.
Competition, yeah.
I don't mind.
That's
But bro, when you're just any, I was just about to say something there, but I don't want to alienate anybody. But yeah,
any normal guy. Any normal guy.
You know me, man.
But ask me, man, in the gym, what? Are you in the Olympics? And the man's looking at me confused. Like, I'm like, no, like the way you. What, are you training for the Olympics or something? Like, they explain to me what this is all in aid of.
When they come school, all that training. When I rub themselves
Can I certainly say, I like to state, right, as we spoke about this earlier.
Got breeding.
What they did Firstly, what they did with their own format, put everything out there, done it all by themselves. But I applaud you.
Yeah,
you've done something. They're winning. But okay. They didn't fight or opinion. Everything in the world is an opinion. So yeah, some of people's opinion. I didn't like the way the fight went ahead.
No.
How it was, how it came across, how one person did to the other. Man said he would try to breed you out, whatever, what that.
He did.
All right, I say that. But for what they achieved, I applaud them.
Yeah, I mean, getting back to the initial point, I think I'll bring it right back around. You get what I'm saying? Because we digress as we always do. Yeah, Mac, you know what to do, son. Yeah, but no, but seriously, with the whole friendship and the parents thing, I think what we kind of established is both of those things are probably true. And at this stage, do you think that we can ever go back to a stage where you don't have to have a certain level of friendship and you can just be, I don't know what you want to call it, that kind of, no, I don't want to use the word old school, but kind of, you know, children have their place kind of thing, and just
no, you can't.
Can that work in this society?
No, you can't. No, because
world we live in today?
everything in the world evolves.
Yeah.
So you cannot digress and go back. It's not really. So it's going to evolve. It's going to evolve, and obviously, it's down to the individual how much you want to evolve or how much you don't want to evolve, or you don't want to say, you know, well, that's not me. This is me. I'm going to go with that. Okay, I'll roll with this. But inevitably, you have to adapt and you have to change.
Do you though?
Yeah, you have to.
If you're left to your own devices, do you have to change?
Yeah, if you're living by yourself and you got no one else around you and you're on the island by yourself, then you don't have to change.
Let me give you. See, I'm going back to my point, and this is the reason why I do it. You know what I'm like. My point is this: if you're on your own, do you need to change? Do you need to conform as much as you would do if you was in a relationship, for example?
No. Yeah, you still need to conform.
No, but what I'm saying is you're more likely to conform in a relationship than you are if you're on your own. If you're on your own.
No, because you still need to, even though you're on your own, like life is changing.
Okay.
So you need to conform.
Okay.
Like a lot of people stay by themselves because they feel like they don't have to. There's everything they can do within how they want to do it.
Okay, so you're agreeing that there are them people.
What people?
Who don't conform.
No, but you have to conform to a certain degree.
Everybody has to. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying that there are people who basically, given left to their own devices, they have no reason to. They kind of believe that their way is right and the way they do things is
no
perfect.
reason, no desire. They're happy with what they're doing.
Do you know what I mean? Don't listen to your mum. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, your mum don't know nothing. You know what I mean? Blah 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 blah. You understand?
Okay.
Turn around here, come this way.
Yeah.
So this is why you need to read. I told you. That's why I was saying. Those people exist. And in a relationship, those people are more pliable. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas left to their own devices, those people don't listen to nothing and nobody.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? And that's men and women, by the way. That's men and women, by the way. You get what I'm saying to you?
But that's ignorance. You don't want to listen to no.
But most of us are though.
Yeah.
I think most of us have ignorance in us. We're not ignorant totally fully. We have ignorance in us.
But think about what I'm saying.
We have ignorant moments.
But don't take it to the personal. What I'm saying is with children in mind, think about the children. I'm not talking about like your personal. I'm saying like not you, but I mean just a person. I'm saying like where children are concerned, if you're on your own as a mum or even as a father, maybe obviously they live with their mum, whatever, and you only have your weekends and whatever. What I'm saying to you is, in that type of scenario, you're more likely to be adamant and more stern in what it is you're trying to put across or whatever you believe. You're more likely to be more forthright and more, just what I mean, with what you feel and what you believe and what you're trying to instill in your child, because you might not live with them, or maybe you do live with them and you might be compensating for what, you know what I mean, whatever the reason is. There's many variables, but I'm just saying that kind of scenario, you're more likely to be like that than in a scenario where you're with a partner in a relationship, because like I said, that dynamic, it doesn't have to be like I said before, a man and a woman or whatever. It's just two people.
Yeah.
Because you kind of meet that balance in between the two of you. Do you get what I mean? Like I said, certain scenarios you'll be light and they'll be, you know what I'm saying? And then other scenarios you'll be like, what? And they'll be like, no, allow him. Do you get what I mean? Because there's two people there. Do you get what I mean? So doesn't that make a massive difference?
I feel like, see the outcome of parenting, depending on how many siblings there is,
That's a good point as well.
Yeah, like it's like, when you say, for instance, someone has, let's say, 6 siblings, let's say, for instance, even from the days of our grandparents, not every auntie and uncle was 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Let's say people that come up in the church family, they're not all 100%.
Yeah.
People that come up, so it's like when you base things on a certain number of siblings, you realise that the same practice doesn't work on all of them. Same.
Yeah, definitely.
One thing that fit all.
Yeah. So it's like this whole perfect parenting thing, is a myth.
Don't exist.
But
I feel like the better the parent you are, the more your kids take you for advantage.
Yeah. But again, when you say a better parent you are,
better parent.
Right. That's what I'm saying. When you say better, what that means is the happier your child is, the more of a dickhead they take you for.
Yeah.
See, going back to my.
Not necessarily happier though.
Okay.
Because I just say like the more. Because it's not even about the friendship. It's just that the more in life, the people we trust the most, we give the biggest headache to.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's like even the people that trust us the most give us the biggest headache. And sometimes we misunderstand that headache for people looking at us like this or that. Yeah. But sometimes it's just
nagging or something.
Yeah, nagging and all. But you're like, why me? Why does everyone feel like they can do it to me? No, it's kind of like they're more just they trust you enough to do that to you. So it's sad to say that the people you trust the most get the worst part of you.
Yeah, and I always say that. Be worried when I don't moan at you because that means I don't really care. If I'm moaning at you, I'm hounding you because I care.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And I mean, and I really genuinely care and love you.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I can't take the moaning. I'd rather just tell me, fix that and get on my nerves with that. Stop doing it.
Everyone's love language is different.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like the perfect way to and who's got the perfect outcome, because I feel like everything's based on an outcome, not what you're doing at the time.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
What I was going to say is that I think there is a perfect way, but it's perfect to the individual.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why.
But the world's not perfect. The life's not perfect.
No. It is though. It is. When you go with it, it is perfect. It's perfect for them.
Yeah, for that.
Do you understand? So again, when you're not trying to live vicariously through your children, you can allow their experience to be their own.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah. And they can enjoy it with the full knowledge that they've got the full support and love of that parent.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? As opposed to you telling them they need to be a doctor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or how come they never got an A?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or distinction star or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? When you allow that space for them to be whatever they are, they go get the distinction star and you just be proud. You get it? Because even if they got an A, you would have been just as proud because as long as you did your best. Do you get what I'm saying? As long as you did your best, I'm happy whatever you get. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Try your best.
But that's how they go out there fearless because they know one, you know you can do anything, and two, you've got that kind of like, I wouldn't say safety net, but it's almost like that thing in your mind like it's all right. Like I remember a lot of it is about being brave and confident. You know, a lot of life. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you can send them out there with a certain level of confidence, because remember, the person who's usually right, it's not because they think they're right or they're right. It's just because they weren't scared to be wrong, as you know yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. It's like when you send them out there with a certain level of confidence, they go in there with a certain mindset because they have a reckless abandon. Whereas other children, they got this thing like, wow, I don't want to upset this person, or I don't want to disappoint that person, or you know, they got baggage, they got emotional baggage at a young age holding them down that puts extra pressure on them. Do you get what I'm saying? And as well, it's about knowing the individual. Some people raise to that pressure, they love it. Other individuals, it's like anything, isn't it? To play a team sport, you know that. Some people in the team, they don't mind you shouting at them.
Yeah.
Other man, you shout at him, you crumble.
Yeah, crumble.
You have to raise him up and talk and
don't bite, bro.
And tell him everything's good he's doing. You get me? He wants to hear that. Give him a nickname. Go on, Giggsy. He's like, That's when he started busting two skis. You know what I'm saying? That's when he started balling. You know what I'm saying?
Confidence.
Shout him one time, bro. It's gone.
That's it.
They want to play no more. Start rolling everything. Like, bro,
what was that? You passed over there.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. Everybody's from different. That's why I said I think there is a perfect way, but it's like man management, isn't it? Being a good parent is like being a good man manager.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's like you know what, like I'm just thinking of even like my mum. Do you get what I'm saying? Like 3 boys, but she knows who's who, innit? She knows our little idiosyncrasies. She knows he don't really like to talk, but there's something wrong. And then she knows like, right, he's talking too much. You get what I'm saying? Like she knows everybody's little ways, how they are. So it's like a good man manager. It's like, okay, cool. I'll just place myself in a way where he will have to come to me, but I won't press him because I know he's a private guy. Or, you know what I'm saying? And then the other one, she's like, try, you know what? Let me phone him because that's not like him. But you know what I'm saying? It's like being a good man manager. Do you get what I'm saying? And knowing who to go to. I remember a funny story. I'll give a funny story. It's like, I remember one time, really young, my brother come in and he had a spot. Sorry, I'm putting all our business out there, but yeah, he had a spot. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to say where, but it's going to be apparent when I tell the story. But anyway, he come in, drops his trousers. I said, Mum, I got a spot. Do you get what I'm saying? Bent over, was like, yeah, wait. Like, I'm like, bro, like, what? Do you get what I'm saying? And my mum was just like, where? Like, where? So I was just like, bro, it's mad. Anyway, a couple days later, you get me? Yeah, a couple days later, I must have said to my mum, like, Mum, you wouldn't do that if I did that. She goes, you wouldn't do that. And you know, you have that moment where you realise that, rah, that's the point, isn't it?
Mum knows her son.
You have 3 different children. It might appear to one of them certain things are favouritism, but what you don't realise is it's not that I wouldn't give you money, you just never need it. Yeah. He always needs money, that's why I give him money. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not that I would never give it to you, you just never need it. Do you understand? But in your mind, it's favouritism because you always giving him money, but you don't need money. Get me? But then the relationship we have, he probably looks at it and thinks, right, you always do it, and how comes he's always laying in your bed and he can hug up with it? You know what I'm saying? But you would never do that. Even if I said come and think, you'd be like, no, I'm going out here and do your little, you know what I'm saying? So this is the thing, is that, like I said, going back to Tan's point, is love, isn't it? And there's all different types of love. Going back to the point I was making about when I said that I've experienced all different types of love. But love is love, isn't it? So I don't really put one of them above the other. It's just love. Do you get what I'm saying? And like I said,
people are scared of the word.
Oh, definitely. But again, what you think it is as well, though. That's why I gave that example, because somebody will be showing somebody a side of love, and you may, because you see them doing that. It's not that you even need that, but you just don't want to see them doing that with somebody else. If you get what I'm saying.
Not you, yeah.
Not realising that's not the type of love you even need anyway, so that would never be your scenario. They would, if that makes sense.
That's toxic.
Do you get what I mean? But you look,
that's toxic.
That's what I was going with earlier thing.
What's crazy about love is that when you learn that you're loved, that you own your own love, and you can give someone love without them having to do anything back. That's the best thing. Yeah, exactly. That when you expect things back from people, like, if I love you, better love you.
How much you love me? The expectation.
Someone say
he didn't message me back.
Oh my god.
You saw it at 4:20.
And I know you read it.
No blue ticks. You saw it at 4:20. I'm telling you when you saw it.
Yeah. You have to give people examples like, babe, if you love a flower, would you pick it? You should be like, no, because I'd kill it. I'm like, exactly! You won't kill me?
I love football, I kick them.
Don't change the subject, yeah?
I know someone said,
don't change the subject, I know what I was talking about, but fucking flowers. I don't fucking care about no fucking flowers right now. What the fuck you talking about? What you talking about?
You pick it just for yourself to have control over the flower.
You see when you do that?
How long is it going to last?
You see when you do that, bro?
Toxic.
No, you see when you do it, bro. That's what. See what I mean? To be totally honest, go back to something we said earlier.
It's not toxic. It's the shit.
We create the maniacs, you know. We actually create the maniacs.
No, they create the maniacs.
No, they're maniacs already, yeah. But what
we create them.
You don't understand it. Yeah,
we create the maniacs. No, we create them.
But what it is, you see, because our lack of emotional sensibility in the moment, yeah. That's where you see the nutter, you know, like, because you're pressing buttons, so you don't great, but you see the
you're pressing buttons when you start chatting all that grease.
See what you just done
there? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But if you love a flat, you see, whoa.
Hey, come on. All she heard was love and flower and, yeah, love.
They always understand.
No, they understand that you said you love me. That's all they heard was you love me.
Let me explain that.
No, I know what you're saying, but I'm saying what she heard was love me.
She hears
you love me. You put love in it.
We're all talking about we're all being alpha beta males, and just kind of thing. Right. Well, I love you. What do you hear? If I was your boyfriend, I love you.
She'll call you corny.
You don't show me how you love me. Tell me how you love me.
Wait, that's a new C.
Yeah, it's okay saying it.
Don't say, don't say you love me.
There's
Show me.
ways to
So how am I going to show you that I love you?
Could be in many ways.
Examples.
Many ways. Give me a massage.
Take
Went straight to the massage. Rock off your back. Rock off your back.
General stuff like dinner thing.
What? Cooking?
Yeah, you go tell her you love her. She's coming out with towels and oil.
Yeah, all right.
Hold on, sorry.
It shows how much time you put into
Sorry, I thought you was.
find the dish to cook.
Okay, so
serious.
My back's getting rubbed.
So I was just saying.
No,
I'll do something else to your back.
I can't take it.
Oh my god, I'm in the wrong podcast here.
So we're saying, as you were saying, massage. A man should cook for the person
I like
they
a
love.
guy that can cook.
What
Like
else?
share the cooking skills.
What
and
else?
Stuff like that.
Set me a bath.
Okay,
Just
set
do
your bar.
spontaneous stuff as well.
Do
I love the
sustainable. Can I ask
I'm being
you?
funny.
Could I be?
I can make people laugh.
That was funny. That was hilarious.
And then that's got to be one of them.
When I say, other people would say, well, listen to, for instance, you've come home from work and you've had a bad day at work. So we need to sit down and listen for you to air what's happened to you at the. Is that a sign of loving person?
Wait, but just because you do that, don't mean you love me, you know.
Come on.
Okay. What else? For those of us out there who don't know.
Got anything else to add?
So massage, cook for me.
I beg you, let me, man, because you're kidding.
That's it.
No,
So massage and cook for me. What else?
This is what I'm explaining to you.
I said something else as well.
That's what we've said is what makes us love them. But what them loving us is completely different. Like,
No.
Because I know what I can.
You see everything they said
I know
to
what
you,
I
yeah?
can. I know what I can. I know what I can share. And I
So don't cook for them. Don't give them a massage.
She should be cooking for you. She should massage you. And
hey
she should run your
boy,
bar.
hey, hello, what? Oh.
Exactly.
Wait.
Why is she laughing at that? Because she knows.
Don't you get boring like when you don't do something back like that?
Yeah.
Do you like shopping?
To be totally honest, I don't know.
like
See,
spending
that's
It's
my
alright,
thing.
but it'd be nice for a guy to do the shop. Like, babes,
Okay.
I've got shopping this week.
Do you want your business to expand?
Yeah.
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 So what was to expand your business?
Watch them, please.
Okay.
Oh, what you say? What you just say?
And then.
What you
So
say? I
just-
didn't hear you.
So what you're just saying that what? Just bring in the money and that's it.
No, upgrade you in every way and teach
Upgrade
you
you.
and let you be a woman. And I'm not going to be the woman. Why would I be the woman?
Not saying you to be the woman,
There you go.
but it's nice when a
No.
guy cooks.
No, it isn't.
It is.
No, yeah, there's loads
I
of
like
men
my
that cook.
food.
There's loads
Yeah, I
of
love
men
my
that cook.
food,
I'm saying, I can actually cook.
There's loads of
I'll cook
things.
for the kids.
Yeah.
I ain't cooking for you.
What? Not even a beans
Seriously,
and toast?
you kick for your kids,
No.
not for your missus.
So
No,
what if
I'm
I'm
lying.
so tired, like
I'll
I
take
want
you
a
out.
day
I'll
off?
take you out to eat.
Yeah, but I'm a fussy eater, so that's not gonna work.
I'll know your restaurant.
See, hard work.
I'm a fussy
What
eater.
did I say? I'm just saying.
Take the
I'll know
wheel.
your
That's
restaurant.
how I know your restaurant.
Yeah, I know what you like. I know you like to eat, and I know
Can you
What?
cook?
I can cook. Yeah.
Oh, but you just choose not to cook for your
Wait,
woman.
You just said he'll cook for his kids.
Yeah.
You just said that.
Oh,
But not his woman.
but not his woman.
Yeah.
Selfish, that, you know. So you're telling me you're gonna cook big meal, just feed your
So she-
youths and leave your woman hungry?
No, she's gonna get. She can't eat what I can cook because she can cook so much better than me. That I can't cook what you like to eat. I can cook for the kids. Because the kids.
But I might want the
demanding.
fish fingers and the beans
Yeah.
and the chips
And
and,
the
all of
taste.
that
Oh, if you
at
want
that
some,
point in
if
time.
you want some of that, you can
Yeah.
definitely have it while I'm cooking for the
Yeah.
kids. But I'm not gonna cook. That's not cooking. That's whipping. Yeah.
Listen, you're cooking on the fire. It's cooking. Doesn't matter.
Like, that's
what
not like, you know when you get the
Could
meat
be
and
what?
you're
Welsh
cleaning the
rabbit,
meat. Let's
cheese
talk
and
about
toast.
cooking. okay?
Season, you mean
Season
94?
it down and
You're talking about putting the peas on stove and soaking the peas and boiling the peas and all. Yeah.
No, I'm
just saying,
simple
I can make
like
what
that.
the kids
I'm
need.
simple.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't
You know what I'm saying? I can make
extravagant.
sure the kids are good when they're with me. Put it that way. Yeah? And then,
Egg sandwich, fish fingers.
whatever
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
I'm saying I can cook, but I'm not. Like I'm saying my woman's gonna cook for me, and I'm gonna let you have that role.
Okay.
I'm not gonna move in on your role. Your role is to be.
That's not a woman's
role.
role though, because that's life skills.
Yeah, I was.
Aye,
yeah,
sons
I was.
and life skills.
Between us, it's your role.
Oh,
It's
then.
not about their life.
What I would say is,
I see what
most houses,
I see what you do.
like, but most houses that I've been in, I see
It's
that
simple.
like women don't generally want men in the kitchen anyway.
Exactly. There you go.
I know some guys that
irrelevant.
Good.
No, I didn't see. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Don't.
All the top chefs in the world are men.
Let me say something. I'm saying that's a false equivalency. What I'm saying to you is that, generally speaking, irrelevant of whatever you lot are saying now.
Yeah.
If any one of us moved into your house tomorrow, whether it be your man, lodger, whatever, if we come in your kitchen and start cooking, you start moving funny around, man, and start watching stuff.
I don't like no one in the kitchen.
Even when we're washing up, you'll be looking like.
Not at the same time.
Especially if we're using your things and their things. You know what I mean? That's what I'm just saying. Women, even though you would say all this stuff, women are very precious about their kitchens, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't agree?
Right,
you wouldn't agree? No. We'll just get a yes or no first before you say your thing. Would you not agree with that statement? Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright.
Thing is, right, you can't be in the kitchen coming to do your ones and twos while I'm cooking, but you can come in my kitchen and cook.
Okay.
What kind of cooking are you talking about?
Something that will fill my belly, that I like.
Fill your belly?
You can't tell him that, you know.
Oh my God!
There we go.
I'm okay. I just go.
Try and do a PG show.
Keep it clean, innit?
She's got no behaviour.
She said what she said.
Listen, I like me a bit of a tuna and rice. You can cook tuna and rice?
Uncle Ben's in the packet.
I can cook, but
you know, I've never had that.
You know, there's levels to cooking.
Okay.
Yes. There's just levels to cooking.
Definitely.
And there's like.
So what about the massaging thing? Don't you think that?
No. I can work out a massage, yeah. Okay. But the massage is foreplay.
I was just about to say. That's what I was just about to say.
It's direct foreplay. I'm not leaving after giving you a massage.
Have you seen them man on the ground with the massage?
The dread.
And the massage gonna be like 5 to 10 minutes. Before it just turns into sick.
Most massages are bait anyway, but my man's moving different. He's moving digital.
The dread's moving proper.
Come on, but we're moving in the matrix.
Respect towards the LGBs. You know what I'm saying? The people that's doing massage. If I could just be there massaging, and then I'm gonna be pulling anyone's torso towards my face.
I don't even care if my dad says, "Well, my man's." You get what I'm saying? To
but
LGBT.
I can say to you, if as adults, of course, you can. There's things that you can get that are still within the reason. But if a guy, like I say to you, let's be real. I don't even mind. I always said this. If my woman wanted to go to like Chocolate City or these them things, because them are like corny. Them are
that's cringe to me.
Yeah, you can go and watch them dickheads if you want. You know what I'm saying? Go watch them dickheads if you want. That doesn't make me feel any way. There's nothing about them man that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Put it all down, drop it in the floor, like fucking whatever it is. You can go watch them, man. Yeah. Cause that doesn't do that. I'm not bothered by that. You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
But that's why I'm saying there's a difference in knowing what's what. You know what I'm saying? Some men are like, my girl could never go to that. I'm like, why?
I know, yeah.
Why?
Insecure.
Oh, my girl can go to that.
I wouldn't be going.
They know how they met her. They know how they met her.
No, but there's
they know how they met her. That's why. They know how they met her.
My girl said the same thing.
No. But you don't hear what I'm saying to you. They know how they met her. That's why they're saying that. That's why they're so like that, because they met her on a night out with the girls. She had a man.
But then that's his fault. That's his business.
She had a man. She had a night out with the girls.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, certain men, they know how they met her. That's why they're going on like that. That's what I'm trying to say. They know how they got her.
I got a man.
So they're like, right. You know what I'm saying?
So a lot of things that people think is not what it is. What people actually take to and what people don't take to. Like when you actually observe it, you realise it's all bullshit, bro.
Yeah, of course.
That's why I say love is dedication. Love is not like meeting someone's criteria. So that's why parenting.
Love is commitment.
It just depends as well, because
selflessness.
Some people like or what you want out of it. Because again, like I say,
if we really
some men and some women settle as well for whatever makes them comfortable. Because some people just want security.
But a lot of people don't know what makes them comfortable, so they're trying to fit a criteria.
No, some people
like
do.
school.
So let me just finish what I'm saying. Some people do, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Some people just want somebody who's not going to put their hands on them.
There you go.
Sounds mad. Sounds mad. Sounds mad, bro. Sounds mad, bro. But until you put you know what I'm saying. Until you've had someone put your hands on you in certain ways, you know what I mean. You can actually, like when we were saying earlier, when you were saying about alphas, and women will step out the alpha, as I was saying, like some people actually like betas. There's nothing wrong with betas. Like some women actually just want the security of knowing that you're gonna.
I don't think they do.
Come home on a Friday.
See again, that's what
reliable man.
I didn't say all. I said there are some.
Who do you know likes betas?
I know some. I have a. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. I'm not against people's personal business, but I know people who are with.
I'm not gonna ask you to name
No, I know. I'm saying there's certain people that I know who are with people.
You know when you see a man, betas gonna have to bait a woman. That's what he's gonna have to do. When you're alpha, you don't have to bait no one.
Come on, bro. Like I said, like certain people, they are for people for different reasons. Everybody's got their reasons, and like I said, some people actually settle.
Yep.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Don't want to be lonely.
That's my
person.
There's
a million one reasons.
And there's many variables. There's many variables. You know what I'm saying?
Settle. A lot of people don't like who they're with.
Yeah, but some men settle just for the security that she will never cheat on him.
Yeah.
In their own mind, I'm saying, not that that's reality. I'm just saying that.
If a woman's got a man pattern like that, she'll cheat on him.
No, I'm not. See, this is what I'm saying.
Nah.
I'm not talking
You're
about
making
that.
some really gross generalizations.
No.
Yeah, real general.
But again, I'm not even getting into the generalization. I'm just saying I'm dealing with the initial point, which is, like I said, you usually, like, it doesn't matter like how you spin it up in his head. It's like some women just want security. You get what I'm saying? And it's like certain people represent that for different reasons. There's many variables. Now what I'm saying is there's certain men who see that void, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And become that for them, just to be with them.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And that's what I meant when I said,
I still believe even if they're with those kind of people for those reasons, yeah, they can be taken away from us.
I didn't say no. This is what I'm trying to say.
Like, differently, no, I'm saying like you see like let's talk about financial security. Yeah. With financial security, you could be taken away. Yeah, but a woman feels secure around a man by like protective wise. She doesn't want to leave that man as quick as she would. She wouldn't like stray from that man as much as she'll stray from the guy that's just financially.
But that's the physical realm though. No, but I'm just saying that's the physical realm though, isn't it? That's the same way, like, you know what I mean? Like a child might not want to whatever, but your uncle comes in or your dad or whoever, you're like, oh, and they may never beat you in your life, but it's still the same thing. It's the physical realm, isn't it? So if you're with a dude who's whatever, then like I say, he may never ever hit you in your life, but you look twice. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know, like, you know what I mean? They want to make him too upset, you don't want to, do you know what I mean? That's when you start hearing talk like, you know what he's like.
Or did you know what he's like?
But you know what I feel that's beta, because you see like I'm not going to go with the alpha beta thing, but it's not like, you see if you just walk, some people don't entertain that. But you know, like the give and the take that people don't want it to do. Like if everyone wants this type of relationship that's just like this, you get with someone, you're with each other for how long, and you decide to get engaged, then you get married. You know what I'm saying to you? Yeah? If that's the order that everyone wants it, then that person's just with you and and there's no give and take. I feel like that's where a lot of people they're not happy within their situations anyway, because there's no give or take. They want it exactly how they want it, and there's no compromise. So if that you want, this next person I want to meet has to be like this and and there's no compromise. This is why enough people are just
but you're also making one of my points. No, but you're also making my point, which is what I was saying to you earlier, which is if you're on your own, are you less likely to compromise?
Yeah, that's me.
No, but you see what I'm saying? If you're on your own,
no, I'm the prize of that.
You're more likely to compromise.
You're less likely.
You just as a single person, say.
That's what I'm on your own. That's what I'm talking about.
As a single person, what, within a relationship or with your child?
No, where did the child come into it?
For the parenting thing, I was
We
thinking.
were talking about relationships.
Single person.
Alright, so what, compromise? If you're a single person, you're more likely to compromise than someone that's in a relationship.
Okay.
Because if you actually want to get with someone, you're gonna end up compromising whether you wanted to or not.
To try and get in there.
Because look, there's enough people that everyone wants waiting for the baddest bougie and the perfect to be perfect, like a microwave meal. But like we don't need to work on each other. Like you have to get. And
that's why a lot of more people are single these days. Like you just said yourself. That's why I said what you said just a minute ago.
No, I said even if you're not willing at a certain point in your life, you're gonna have to compromise.
I didn't say you don't have to. What I'm saying to you is that you're less likely to. So why is there so much resistance? It's the fact you literally just proved that point.
But being single and being celibate is two different things, right?
100%.
So even within that compromise here that you're making, are you having sex within that period?
What do you mean you're celibate?
I'm saying, are you celibate or are you just single?
What?
Being single and celibate is two different things.
You can. You're celibate because you make you got to celibate because you make that choice. I'm going to be celibate. You say that about yourself. Being single, not two different things. Being single,
exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes when people talk about people being single, it's like they're with the assumption that they're celibate.
True.
No, because guys do their hiatus thing. They can do that.
No,
that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
That's what you're saying. That's exactly what you're saying.
I'm single. I'm not celibate.
When people say single, though,
No, but some do
it's almost with the
associate think
assumption
you
of.
are.
Yeah, they know. Yeah,
Because I'm single.
You understand what I'm saying, isn't it?
Because I'm single, I must be celibate.
It's the assumption.
yeah.
But why did you assume that?
I don't
But
know,
people
but they
single
just
and
do.
celibate.
Ladies do.
Where do they live?
Ladies do. They assume.
If you're single, you're celibate. In
Some
2021, if you're single, that means you're celibate.
Some people do assume.
But that's like people.
No, I don't.
Well, as soon as you say, like you say, you could be with someone and be celibate, but
That's
you've
it.
got a partner.
And then they'll say, no, you can't be celibate because you're in a partner.
Why are you celibate? You're in a partner.
Yeah.
Where's your man?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where's your man? He's not back. Oh, then you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know what I'm gonna say to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying to you. But being single and celibate single is two different things. I feel like the fact that people just associate themselves. So like being single and celibate together is why we confuse.
I can't get that.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's not that. The point is, I get exactly what you're saying, but the reason why you having a bit of thing with it is because going back to the point, which is basically people in relationships are a little bit more likely to compromise because relationships, that's exactly what they are. Relationships are compromised. It is compromised. That's what it is. That's basically what a relationship is. Do you understand what I'm saying? Whereas when you're single, like what you were saying a minute ago, like we said, we recorded. So that's why I brought it back up again, because it makes my point, which is that, when you're single, when you're on your own, you're more steadfast in what you want and what you want, and you're perfect, and your little job description of what the next person needs to be and what they're gonna bring to the table. And it doesn't negate the fact.
Everyone's reason is different.
But let me just finish though. Let me just finish though. It doesn't negate the fact that at some stage you will have to change that mindset, but it still doesn't stop the fact that that's the feeling. That's what you do. That's the natural kind of.
Some people be single through lack of game. Some people be single because they got too much game.
Yeah, of course.
You understand what I'm saying?
And some people are single. And some people are single because they want to be single.
Yeah, like you said, the celibacy and all the rest.
No, not celibacy. I want to keep bringing celibacy. Yeah, I just want to be single. I don't want to be celibate. I just want to be single.
But there's still a reason behind it. Because you're either. You're saying to you, either got too much game or you got no game.
No, I just want to be single.
No,
I don't have no game. I haven't got too much game or whatever. I just decide that I want to be single. I don't want to be with anybody.
But after you decide that you want to be single, you might decide that you want the same sex, or you want. You know what I'm saying to you? Because it's all stupid decisions. Naturally, we want to have a somebody in our life. Companion.
Would be nice
through nature.
It would be nice.
You know what I'm saying? All this intellectualizing.
But you don't always get what you want in life.
Like I said to you, if you're on your own at certain stages or even for too long, you are more or less likely to compromise. Do you mean? Compromise comes with relationships, because relationships are compromised. That's what a relationship is.
But the compromise that you might have to do with all that waiting, might be different. That's what I'm. But
what I'm saying is no relationship's fair. No relationship's 50-50. Do you get what I'm saying?
You don't think?
No, because remember, depending on the scenario, and just like what I was saying before with the children and that, different people one of the two of you will pick up more of the slack at some stage. Do you get what I'm saying? Depending on the skill set needed for whatever's going on. Do you understand? Some things need a physical hand. Some things need a soft word. Some things need a caring mum. Some things need a solid dad just to be there. Some things need money. Yes, do you know what I'm saying? Some things
need 50-50.
No, but that's my point though. Do you get me? It's not 50-50. It's not. It isn't. What do you mean? Why not? Because nothing ever is. Nothing is ever perfect.
So
both your eyes the same.
No one person can cover all bases.
Do you know what I'm saying?
If you're in a partnership, you're going to have mother and father have different strengths.
That's what I'm saying. They're perfect in nature,
50-50.
but they're not identical, innit?
No, but what's I'm saying? It's like 50-50 is compromise. Like 50-50 is compromise. It's like you have certain things that I like and I have certain things you like.
You like might be more important than the things she
that's
why it's not 50-50.
What do you mean? Why is it more important? And who's
naturally?
Because naturally.
bro.
No, that's on importance is placed on the individual.
Yeah, definitely.
But there's certain things that you just can't fight, bro. Money is important.
That's what I'm saying.
You get what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
a man's got money and shorty's broke and you've got kids together, God forbid, you get me? I'm not saying that's the situation, but she needs the money in order to support her family. That's just the fact.
So she's gonna go to the other guy, basically.
What? No, I'm talking about if her guy is a guy with paper. He might not be the best guy ever, but bro, he's got the paper. He's supporting the family.
Yeah.
She got kids there.
Yeah.
That's what makes sense.
It's like
now, she might be able to clean the house and that, but she can't support herself. Do you get me?
No, but that's supporting you. She's supporting you.
Cool. But
You can't do the things that you do.
That's right,
bro.
She supports you to go out there and earn the dough. You come and provide for the family.
Hear me out. If she goes away tomorrow, I can step up and wash the plates. But if I go away tomorrow, she cannot pay all those bills that I'm paying.
Just
my
like
money is more important than what she can do. I'm not saying
just
that.
like what you're talking about. What you're talking about.
Some people without their wives, they just done.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Money's gone, everything's gone.
That's a fact. That's a fact. No. Don't even say money. Don't even say money. I know some men who, if you took their woman out of the house, he would just crumble.
Yes.
He wouldn't know where the forks are.
Yeah.
He wouldn't know nothing. There are guys like that.
I'm gonna make a quote. I'm gonna make a quote.
No, but I'm saying.
That's what I was saying all of that to make your. No, but I was saying all of that just to make your point, which is basically, it doesn't matter which side of the balance it's on. Do you get what I'm saying? But there are certain things that, like you said, are tangible facts, isn't it? So, for example, let's give you an example. Yeah, if apocalypse happened tomorrow and you're out in the wilderness, and she has a life skill, like for example, starting fires or can build a hut, those skills are obviously more important at that moment than maybe your IT skills, for example. Although they may be relevant at some stage in our survival. At that moment, those skills would be more important. Do you know what I mean? Being able to find clean water and knowing what to do with do you get what I mean? So, like I said, some things are just tangible facts, isn't it? Do you get what I mean?
Tangible facts, but they're not. Because like my thing is, survival is not always down to like again, what is not set in one place.
No, it isn't.
So, like,
but that's why. No, but that's why the both.
People think.
No, that's why that's why both of them can exist in the same place.
No, I hear you, but I'm saying if
you've
got peas, peas don't mean that you're gonna be good forever. Your sanity is cost way more than anything.
Definitely.
So if you got someone around you that can give you sanity, taking them for granted because you got more money,
makes no sense. Yeah, definitely.
Guess what, bro? In that situation, the sanity is more important than the money.
Yeah.
Now,
but money don't make you happy.
Because guess what? Without that sanity, my man's done for. So the people is not so important anymore. Now, money was just my example that I was using.
Yeah, exactly.
To the ability to clean a house.
Yeah.
But it's never going to be 50-50.
Yeah.
It's always going to be
somebody who can do a bit more or brings a bit more to the table.
No,
but what you do is you raise the other person up. You raise the other person up. That's what happens.
It's to meet your needs and for you to meet her needs.
Okay, I'm gonna be going around in circles the whole conversation. I'm gonna make a quote by my mother: "A bird can't fly with one wing."
Yeah. Yeah, and one hand can't wash itself.
No, that's right.
Yeah, and
one hand washes another.
Yeah.
So you need
a fair exchange is no robbery, basically. Right. Yeah. So like what? This is my point though, is that, like I said, no. Fair exchange is no robbery. A fair exchange is no robbery. So that means if you say the car that's worth $2.5 grand is worth $4 grand, and I'm happy to pay you the $4 grand,
that's what it's worth.
Then there's nothing wrong with that. That's worth the $4 grand.
For me, it's worth.
Do you get what I'm saying? But like we said, it's only a fair exchange because you've accepted to pay more for the car.
You're willing to,
and you don't mind.
I don't mind, yeah.
So you see what I mean? So even in that fair exchange is no robbery. That's why they say no robbery, because it's never a fair trade most of the time. So somebody's getting a little bit more in some type of sense out of it, but the main thing is that everybody's needs are met. That's why I said the two things can exist in the same space, because
as I said, like you said, it's all down to perception. Not everyone's going to have that same perception.
No, but I'm agreeing with you though. Yeah, I'm not saying no.
I'm not saying you're saying no. I'm just saying not everyone's going to have the same perception on any relationship. Do you get what I'm saying? Any situation. So us saying like, okay, if this is happening, then who decides that who's getting more?
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's not.
More?
And but that's a good point because that's the point, and that's
Yeah.
the point, and that's why you can have somebody in a totally happy relationship, but somebody else would say, "Why he's just using you, or she's just using you for rah." Because that's their view of what they're seeing, isn't it? You're totally happy with the unfair exchange because that's how they see it,
or the submissive role.
or whatever it is, or whatever
happy
it is.
to play this position. I meet that need. That's
no one can have the perspective that you have in a relationship. So whoever all of these people are on the outside,
mind your business.
Definitely.
Anyway, whether you look like fucking the best looking couple and you got everything you need, and they're still gonna
say something. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's like that's why I say that whole perspective of whether it's right or wrong, and this is right. That's why I feel like when you look at someone like Will Smith and Jada. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith and Jada, like, people got a lot to say about their open marriage. Do you know what I'm saying?
But it works for them.
Yeah, exactly.
It works for them. That's it.
Because they've accepted each other for the way they are, and decided, okay.
And Will Smith, and for all the man that's laughing at him, he can chop down any girl he wants.
Exactly.
That's the whole thing. There's a bit of a stewards about that, my brother. It's not about women, yeah. And that's the whole thing about Mr. Will Smith.
What do you mean?
Huh?
He's not heterosexual.
I didn't say he was. I'm just saying he's got the option to chop down any woman. Like it's like there's no point.
He can chop down anyone.
There's no point making fun at a guy that can chop down.
No man, he can chop down anyone.
Anyone, okay.
He's chopping down.
He's chopping down anyone he wants.
I never knew that.
Like I said, I have
because he makes a big bread
of any of this.
Yeah.
But like you know what I'm saying, I'm not saying.
Are we also we're assuming that everybody knows what chopping means?
Well, if they don't, they don't need to.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
This is not the show for them.
Yeah.
Change the channel.
But like
this is not for you.
Having your opinion on people from like and depending on how your life is in yourself, it doesn't make sense to have too much of an opinion.
But you know what? Whatever you're doing, stay safe and keep doing it because whatever you're doing, it must be working because you're alive.
Yeah, as long as you're not harming anyone. As long as you're not harming anyone.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Troubling nobody's.
They're not troubling.
I think if everyone's a bit more open, and we didn't have so much restrictions to who we want to be with, and why we want to be with, and what conditions that we need to have. We'd be so much better. Like we always.
Yeah, but some people have no restrictions though.
Yeah.
Some people got like 3 men in the yard within the 9 months.
Revolving door.
Introducing them to their kids.
Revolving door.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, some people got no restrictions at all.
But you know what? If you met that girl,
no, I'm not saying like.
Can I ask?
I'm saying if you meet that girl.
Men, I'm saying even men.
Men or women.
Some men got their you and everybody, but you know what I'm saying?
You meet that ratchet person, yeah, and then that person.
Steve Auntie. We'll come back in a minute.
You meet that ratchet person.
See what I'm saying? Everyone bust that. You heard that at least 5 times. Mate. See what I'm saying?
If you meet that ratchet person and do something for you, yeah, well, they made you feel like.
You say ratchet?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ratchet.
Can I ask
usually matthize people, innit? That's what I'm trying to say. So.
You like the word, innit?
No, I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna get on a t-shirt. I'm mattized.
Yeah, that's a good t-shirt.
Yeah. It's better than a trunk on the body though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't bring out them velour juicy.
Never.
It's gym wear. Yeah? It's not going to be the velour stuff. It's gym wear.
Okay.
Don't need no sweaty belly down there.
Tan up trunk.
It's still going to be on the cheeks though.
It might. It might be down the sides.
I was going to say, yeah. Keep
Any leather jackets coming? Control.
Yeah, come on.
Alright, guys.
Yeah. Now that we've sunken in the chair, I think I'm going to wrap that. No, but seriously, we have to do it again sometime. Thanks for everybody who come down.
Thanks for having us.
CD.
Thank you for having us. I've enjoyed it.
It's been an honour and a pleasure.
Go cop the sorrow.
Yeah. He's done it.
Go and subscribe.
That big bottle's been going down myself.
Instagram, all them things. They go subscribe.
Add me up. Turn up.
Big Mac Truck, Gams, Big J. Oh my days, Lungs. Don't know, Kazi in the background. Yeah, okay.
And my cousin is my little nephew.
I didn't say your nephew. I didn't say. I'm saying Kazi, innit?
No, he's your nephew.
Boy, like I said, I don't want to put no age on them. You know what I mean? You never know. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep you understand what I'm saying, man? Yeah. Beard and thing, you never know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to. Anyway, you know when you got them uncles in the dance, they always have to kill your flows. But anyway, okay, big up nephew. You done know already. Yeah, you know my thing. Dislike, unfollow, unsubscribe. We out. Brap.